Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. The thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, this for the ones who've been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems, but God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look in his eyes. All of my life I've been battling lies. I found the truth and took off my disguise. Come for my head, I still live for the prize. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was in the city going down, trying to blow. Everything changed when I learned to let it go. Hopping on stage, I ain't in it for the show. Only got one life, so I gotta let them know. Talk about real. I seen a man's whole bad hill. I seen a woman drooling out the mouth. I seen the demons in the cast it out. I seen my brother throw his whole vape in the lake. Seen smooth heal from the dark. I seen the spirit change my own heart. Can't tell it all, but this a good start. Christopher. K to the second letter. Who got the keys to the Jeep and the Hiller? They ain't never been realer. I am not shook, I'm aligned in chiller. My face blue still, I ain't never been stiller. Ooh, KB ain't gotta get bigger. Ooh, Southside sing killers, bring light to the dark spots. Wake up, I didn't make up this God, the divine concealer. On the bread of heavens like the red and black 11s. Walking through the pearly gates. Poppy do the most, I'm in the Holy Ghost. I'm looking like the Pope swerving raves. They gon' get the word today. I send a text back.
Hey, yo.
Jesus. Curses break, slaves get freed in the world.
What's poppin', chat? What's poppin'? Happy Monday. Cheers, cheers. How y'all feeling? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Y'all ready? Let's get to it. Verse 3, let's hear it. And then we begin.
My witness that KB is closer than blood. I got that HGA tatted right next to my heart, so you know it's gonna always be love. Don't need no contracts or labels. You know we got him a seat at my table. Hovey little bro, so I'm willing and able. I keep some riders at home in the stable. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I done told it all, but I still got more.
All right, let's roll. Game time.
Shorty told me my career won't blow. Swear I don't care about the status.
All right, let's do it. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Game time, baby. Game time. All right, who we got here today? AB Mike in the house. Z Gamer in the building. What's poppin'? Z Gamer, what's poppin'? How y'all feeling? Good to see you guys. Good to see y'all. Louis G in the building. YOLO Traders here. Yes, sir. Yanosh in the house. Let's go. Mod Squad here. Yeah. Andy B in the building. What up, Stevie Mac? What up, Pack Runner? Sheeby. What's poppin', man? What's poppin'? What's up, Futures Lore? Clubhouse got motion. Big LeGrand in the house. Big Bruce is here. What's good, Bruce? What up, Bone? Badio Life. Isam in the house. Maiko's here. What up, Maiko? What up, F-Nam? Q's in the house. Holy. We got motion here. We got motion on a Monday. Motion Monday. What's good? I see Bruce, man. Just big Bruce. What up, Zyper? What up, Bryce? Good morning. Good morning, DJ Scratchers. Noobs in the house. What's goody? What's good? Golden Dubs is here. What up, Jose? Sheesh. Damien in the building. What's goody, brother? What's goody? What up, Donald? Chat, can you guys read the Zoom? Can you guys read this? Can you guys call some names out in your mind? Big Aaron in the building. Aaron in the house. What up, Curtis? What's good? How we feeling? How's everyone doing? Connor FX in the building. YouTube. Luffy in the house. What up, Luffy? What's good? Johnny. What up, Benedict? I like that name. Engineer 14 in the building. What's good, Engineer 14? All right, Serge, what's poppin', my man? Kapip Momad. What's up, Sean? What up, Lucas? Yeah. Jason C in the house. All right, we got a lot of motion here. Let's calm this party down here. All right, happy Monday. I'm glad I'm in the room with the energy. I'm glad I'm in the room with the winners, and I think we're ready to roll. I think we're ready. Tatiana in the house. What's goody? Happy Monday. What's up, Jerry? All right, let's do this. Let's do it. What's up, Robert? All right, I think I'm good to go. Yeah, I think I got myself organized here. Yeah, what's up, Juan? What's up, Ben Bennett? What's good? What's good? New week, man. New week. We are ready. We are ready to go. What's up, Teddy? What up? The Don is here. The original Don Dada. YOLO Trader. How we feeling, brother? How we feeling? Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. It is a new week. Welcome back to another live stream. It's gonna be a great week. We're gonna start strong and we're gonna finish strong, right? We got to finish this month out here. It is the last week of July, and we are ready to close strong, man. We're ready to close strong here. It's been a great month so far. Whole lot of winning, coming off of a little bit of a losing week in June, right? And then we just got right back to it like we normally do. So what an opportunity it is to be here today. I'm super grateful. So I'm just gonna pray real quick. I'll pray for y'all. I just want to share some gratitude with you all, get the energy going here properly today, and then we'll get started. All right, let's do this. Well, Father in heaven, Lord, we thank you, Lord. We're just so grateful for the opportunity to gather here together from all over the world, Lord. We thank you that you take this microphone every single day and you just share, Lord. I thank you for sharing through me, for it is not my work, Lord, but it is your work that I'm just participating in. So, Lord, I thank you for impacting and inspiring lives all across the world. I thank you for changing their hearts, changing their minds. Lord, I thank you for changing their financial situations. I thank you for taking them from a slave all the way to a king, to be able to, from the back seat to the front, Lord. I just thank you for what you're doing in the hearts and in the lives of so many people throughout this Time to Eat community, Lord. We know that we're just getting started, so we thank you for these beginning stages, and we look forward to seeing how the kingdom is built and how it glorifies your name. So we give you all the glory for it, Lord. We ask that you would just be here today, bless this session. I ask for a special blessing over your people today as they come in and out of this live stream. Set them up for the week, Lord, and we just give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen, man. Super grateful to do this. I mean, you think when you're a kid, what you want to be when you grow up, and obviously you want to do something that you're passionate about and something that you feel called to do, and this is it for me. If you guys haven't figured that one out by now, I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, and talking to the exact people I'm supposed to be talking to. So let's go out and continue to create the 10.0 version of ourselves and go out here and be great. All right. So today is Monday. It is the 28th, and it's a short day here. Look at that. Nothing in the headlines. We're creeping in towards the last, couple days of the month here, but it's Monday, so it's another day. It's another opportunity for us to be patient, to be disciplined, to be professionals, to keep the 8-figure future in mind and trade with that future in mind here today. Your friendly reminder, my friendly reminder to let's stay professional here. So let's go ahead and get into the charts. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis, and if you guys can, give the stream a like, sub to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, and someone give me a heads up on the music. Do we need to lower it? Do we need to raise it? Talk to me. Someone in the clubhouse, if possible. Clubhouse, we good? A little lower? Yeah, we'll do a little lower. Okay, that should be straight. That should be good. Good. Yeah. We're in a perfect meditative state now, right? Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. All right, let's do this. Let's talk about gold. We'll talk about ES here today. We'll see if we can, get basically take a look at the market, see what we can do here. If there's any trades that present themselves here, we'll go ahead and execute as always. And if not, we'll be observers of the market and continue to learn and study and sharpen our axe here again today. So let's go ahead and talk about this. This is gold. This is the daily time frame here, and looks like on Friday we did end up closing pretty strong bearish, right? So we did close strong bearish. We officially tapped into that support level, and I mean, as you can see, right, just to track back a little bit here, as we were moving up, right, coming out of this zone here, moving up. We obviously were paying attention to what was going on to the left, and as you can see, right, every single time we came into these ranges, we tend to, create resistance. So no surprise here. And every time we did create that resistance, right, we would drop down into these ranges, create resistance, drop down into these ranges, boom, drop down, bam, same thing here, right? So now that we've officially came back into this range here, if you look left, let me get rid of some of these drawings here. But if you look in this box right here, let me draw your attention within this yellow box, right? Then you're going to notice that there's a lot of rejections here, right? A lot of rejections off this daily chart. Here, like it's just countless, right? Fake outs, rejections, and here we are, right? We're back here again, little rejection there, and now we're here again today. So, you know, what we could expect is potentially for price to move back up, right, out of this overall rejection zone. So I'm open for sells here today. I'm also open for buys. It just really kind of comes down to the lower time frames and what they're beginning to speak or say to us, right? But overall, let's keep in mind that price has pushed down quite a bit on the daily chart, right? And as we approach this lovely Monday, right, we're right hanging smack in the middle of these support levels. So let's keep that in mind as we approach the markets here for the New York session. It looks like we gapped down or whatever, right? We kind of closed here and we opened up all the way down here. So we had a big gap there. Let's go see what that looks like on the 4 hour. There it is. So look at this 4 hour chart. I mean, towards the tail end of last week, we literally had basically zero pullbacks. I mean, if you want to consider this a pullback, by the way, we're so dirty at these counter trend trades, we call it this buy right here. Just saying, just putting it out there. But we just kind of continued pushing down there, right? And no pullbacks. So I would assume that we are going to get some sort of a pullback now. It probably will also equal a daily bullish candle or two, right, on the 4 hour chart pulling back. So maybe something like this today where you create support. Tomorrow you kind of pop back up into these overall resistance levels here, and then maybe, you know, we can catch Wednesday, right, Thursday, and then whatever on Friday. So, you know, that's a kind of like a lay of the land here of the week. But daily time frame in this support zone, we did gap down. The 4 hour also kind of closing with a resistance here. So I think if you can get a closure right back above that resistance, you will see a incredible push up here on gold today. Other than that, you have support sitting right here on the 4 hour chart, and that's basically where we're at, right? So we can trade this range. I've got no problem trading this range. It's just right now this candle has no top wick, right? We haven't broke the lows here just yet, and this is a little bit of a crunchy range here, right? Because I could totally see this 4 hour candle breaking the highs here, right, after creating this lower wick, closing back above, and then around, you know, later on in this session, price begin to move back up there. So this candle also has no top wick, right, and that could be a target for the next 4 hour candle there. So let's go down to the 1 hour chart. This is our 4 hour range, so let's just talk about this real quick. So obviously downtrend, price coming down, we do a little minor pullback, we continue pushing down, we get a solid rejection wick out of here, but now we push up and close with no top wick, right? So that no top wick obviously then created a resistance, right, as the next candle closed bearish, and that's pretty much where we're at. So let's keep that in mind. You do have a big rejection wick outside of the or I should say from the downside, but currently this candle closed with no top wick, so that's why we're beginning to move back down a little bit. If we do start to, like, if we could make a top wick here, then there could be some valid entries on the break of the low for price to come down and fill this wick here to the left hand side. But you know, we got to be prepared for that, right? So the price right now is not prepared for that according to our strategy. So let's take a look at the 1 hour here and see what's cooking. So we do have some volume. We got NY open here. You have support sitting right there at 33.31. You have resistance, you know, somewhere really right here at 33.37, right? And that's kind of our 1 hour range that we're just playing around in right now. So we'll see if we can get a bit of a breakout. Let's take a look at the 30 minute real quick. 30, we may have to adjust that support if we're going to take these sells, but overall, I mean, it's pretty choppy on the 30 minute. I think the 1 hour time frame might be the cleanest, but even the 1 hour, right, above here, you have all this consolidation. Above here, right, you have all this resistance. Above that one, you have resistance here. So clearly, the best range to take buys in today is going to be anywhere above 48 there, right in that range right there. Otherwise, it is a bit messy. But hey, you know, take your buys as you please. I think I'll be okay to potentially take buys from down here, meaning if this candle can close below, right, and the next candle can kind of give us a support, then maybe we can go long from there. But to take buys anywhere up here is going to be a bit tough today. So probably going to stay away from those and see if we can kind of do something either down here or maybe look for sells to go fill that wick. So that is basically my game plan here today. We'll see what happens around 33.29. That seems to be the big zone here, right? We continue to reject it, fake out here. So yeah, let's see what happens. We'll leave it here for now. I'm sorry, we'll leave it on the 30-minute for now, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, but nothing here just yet. We just kind of bounced out of a bunch of consolidation. This is obviously going to be your NY Open volume candle. I wouldn't be stressing it at all. Probably going to be much better positions that are going to play out around like 9:15, 9:30 today. So that is it. I also just realized I forgot to hit record. TK, my bad about that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it today. Sells look pretty clean below 29, and yeah, that's the ball game. So those are my thoughts. Again, the buys are going to be a little tough, my friends, a little tough. I know the 4-hour kind of comes up here and breaks the highs, and you know, I'd love to just impulsively enter buys and make millions of dollars today and whatnot. Like, I know you guys have some goals to make like millions today or something. I don't know what your goals are, but I probably won't do the break of the 4-hour high here. I probably gotta wait. Yeah, gotta wait for much cleaner buys. So yeah, that's it. So we'll see what happens at 33.29. Right now, this is your NY Open candle. We're probably going to try and fill this wick, but you know, let's just be careful, right? I think if we have good patience here today, what a good trade will look like, especially a sell, would look something like this, right? Where you let this candle do its thing, right? We go down to like a 15-minute chart. We let 15-minute candles pull back a little bit for us, right? Let the sellers get in here. Let the wicks get broken. Let's get a little pullback, right? And then if we can get this closure back below, I think that'll be the perfect opportunity for us to go ahead in and make some money here today. So that's pretty much my ideas. The buys, again, they're going to be pretty tough, right? It's not the cleanest price action on the buys, but we'll see if we can get them from maybe 33.29 off of maybe something like this, right? Where you get a candle that closes like that, and then you get the next candle that kind of closes back above, right? So you got a bearish candle closing with no lower wick. You have a fake out here, and then if volume's coming in, we could possibly take the buys to move back up in the range. But those are probably the best buys of the day. So we'll see what happens, my friends. We'll see what happens. And hey, TK, luckily this one's on YouTube, so I guess we can kind of just pull it from there, right? Because that was a stellar breakdown, I must say. But yeah, that's it. So that's my thoughts here on gold. We're probably going to need a little bit of a pullback before we kind of get involved in these sells anyway to fill that wick. So let's just sit tight here and give price like 30 minutes, and then we'll kind of look for some trades. Cool. Yeah, a little tough for the buys. All right, we're going to move on here. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's take a look at ES here. ES, what the heck? ES. Soybean meal. Let's look at why would it bring up ZM when I type in ES? Come on. All right, let's take a look at S&P 500 here today, and let's see if we can get anything out of this pair. We started really paying close attention to NQ and ES about a year ago, and you know, just always a little shaky on NQ, just crazy volatility, double the lot sizes. It's crazy. So I think ES will probably fit me and my style a little bit better. So I'll continue to view this pair every single day. If you guys want some thoughts on NQ, I'll obviously do that too, but this is our daily, so we are up and away, my friends. I mean, this thing is a goner at this point, so not much we can do. Of course, once we start looking for trades on this pair, we just shoot up to the all-time highs, which, as you guys know, it gets very difficult to trade these all-time highs when there's no targets really to the left. So let's see what the 4 hours looking like. 4 hour close bearish, right? We got no bottom wick on that candle. Chances are we just continue flying bullish here today. So we're about to break these like 1 hour highs here potentially. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I think maybe potential closures above probably maybe the 15-minute time frame here won't be that bad. Or if you can really wait for this, right? If price can set something up like this for us, and then you get a nice clean closure back above, that would ideally be the best here, right? But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, because anytime you're so far down here, like this candle can close and the next one will start driving back down, right? Start moving bearish again. So it's always nice to wait for a fresh closure back above resistance, especially when price is that bearish. So that's probably what I'll have to do here as of right now. But damn, what a pullback. So we got, look at that, a huge gap up, continued running, and then just melted. Nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. All right. Interesting that we broke the lows here too. I'm a little skeptical though. I'm not going to lie. A little skeptical here on ES in this area. All right. So yeah, we'll track the 15, I guess. And yeah, we'll see what happens with Goldie, with ES, and go from there. Stellar, stellar, stellar. Yeah. The other thing too is on gold here, if you can, let me just take a look at the 4 hour here. Yeah, 4 hours still not with any top wick, but on, you know, if you leave a wick here, right, then there's a, you know, chance that you can come down and keep pushing with NY open. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. 15's got no wick, but yeah, 1 minute for the 30 closure. All right, Mod Squad, how we feeling? James, what's good? Yo, Clubhouse, what a great webinar this past weekend. Great to talk about just trades that we took, be able to just dish out some super applicable information there and just review trades together, right? Go over what the conditions were, what the size were. Does anyone have any questions of anything you guys want to continue talking about over the weekend, or I should say from the weekend? By the way, gang, the Elite program is officially open. I didn't even mention it yet, and we already have 2 spots filled. So we're either going to do 4 or 5, depending on the 5th person's hunger. But yeah, this thing, I will be shocked if we have any spots by Wednesday. So keep in mind that Elite program is officially open, and if you're ready to go to the next level, snag it quickly, because I think the next time we'll open it is going to be in October. Yeah, October. Webinar was fuego. Congrats to the 2 new elites. Looking forward to working together, linking up on our intro call, and you know, taking things to the next level for you. Good afternoon, Chris. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How we feeling? DJ Scratches, how we doing? All right, so yeah, no closure. I could see that happening. Keep in mind the 15 has no wick here on the top either, so I wouldn't really touch the sells just yet, but you know, they'll let me keep you out of your ideas. I'll be ready come October. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I'm not even gonna really. Obviously, I haven't really promoted the Elite program like that. I want the hungry people to just be attracted, right? That's it. Not a lot of work. I think we'll get the right people in over the next couple days and shut it down and get to work. What up, Ray Slay? What's goody? What's goody? What's the difference between range 2 for buys at 15-minute and 30-minute time frame? Timing, right? So sometimes, let's say we're going to wait for range 2 buys on the 30-minute. So if we wait for range 2 buys on the 30-minute, we might be taking trades after the stream, right? But if what we're always trying to do is we're trying to lock in the best times to trade. So over the years, we've studied and we've figured out what times are the best times to trade. You know, those are obviously going to be the times that we live stream in the clubhouse. So anyway, while we're in the session, right, we want to to take trades that line up with those high volume times. So what we're going to do is if we're looking for a range 2, or if we're looking to go against the trend, then what we're going to do is we're going to take the opportunities to go down to the 15-minute, so that way we can snag entries around 9:15, 9:30, 9:45, things like that, right? Where if we wait on the 30-minute, we will probably miss those counter trend moves. As you can see, they happen very quickly, right? I think remember these buys that we took? So they happen quick, right? They come up and sometimes they're just gone, right? I think we took these buys here too. So yeah, so you want to really nail those around the high volume times, which we obviously know are going to be like 8 a.m. So like right now, right, you got 9:30 a.m. So that'll be in a little bit. That's the biggest one, right? The best one in my opinion, time to trade. Then you got really like I would say 9 p.m. after that, right? There's still going to be volume throughout the New York session during the day. But then, when you move into Asian, it comes into like 9 p.m. London is obviously going to be like 2 a.m. and to like probably 4 a.m. So you want to be around the charts around these times, excuse me, p.m., right? Looking for trades. So anywhere between 8 and 11 a.m. and then 9 and 10 p.m. and then 2 and 4 a.m. Eastern times. Eastern. Yes, sir. So yeah, so try and take, if you notice, all my trades are usually taken around those high volume times. And yeah, those are usually the ones. So one of the exercises that I would recommend doing, we were talking about this in the Clubhouse webinar, is whatever session you trade. So whether you trade New York, right, London, Asian, whatever it is, right, go to that session and go look for the biggest candles of the session, right? When I say big candles, I mean like candles like these, right? You see how these ones are just a lot bigger than the rest of them? These guys here, right? As opposed to like, see this one's really big too, like as opposed to like these are regular candles, right? Small candles. So go into your session, whatever session you trade, and go study it and go see when do the biggest candles happen, right? And go mark them down. So you look at it and you go, okay, what time was that? 8 o'clock, right? For those of you guys that don't know, if you look right here, right? If once I highlight this, it'll say the time. You see the time right there, 8 o'clock, right? So you go and you start looking and see, hey, what time do the biggest candles happen? And then you'll notice a common theme, right? You'll notice that every single day, the same time are when the biggest candles show up. So we've obviously done the study on that and the homework there. So we know what times are best to take these trades and anticipate the volume coming in. So yeah, so I just told you the times, but don't take my word for it, right? Go out and do that exercise yourself. Go study those candles, and that way you develop confidence and you don't depend on my confidence only. Let's see. The consistency rule. So basically all my trades are 3. So you got to understand that when you see, let's say you see me make, I don't know, $600, right? $600 on the day. That means I made $200. Let's say I lost $600 on the day. That was between all 3 of my accounts. So now you see how I don't hit the consistency rule, because it's really only $200. What time zones? Those are time zone. Eastern. Yeah, we were talking about Eastern. Is top 1 discount active yet? It should be. Maybe it doesn't start till they open up at 9 a.m. I don't know. I didn't try it, but yeah, maybe it starts at 9 a.m. when they officially open business. Why did I stay out of the London trade? I didn't trade London today. Yeah, I never trade London. So London for Monday London is my Sunday night, and I very, very rarely trade London on Sundays. How y'all feeling though, man? What's going on? Let's see, who else? What do we got in the clubhouse here? Clubby. Let's Stephen B's in the house. Let's go. How you doing? How are you, Stephen B? How are you? What's up, Patrick? How are you? Wayne, how are you? Bone, how are you? What's up, Golden Dubs? He's got the gold behind him. Let's go. DJ Scratches. What's popping? What's popping? All right, let's see here. I'm going to faithfully read this bigger question before reading it first. I'm new to the clubhouse. I've been trading for for the past 4 years. My trading really leveled up after I found out about you and Raja's concepts. Okay, great. I've been trading on instant funded account for about a month. All the trades you call are profitable. I made some personal mistakes. Okay, no biggie. That's understandable. About 1,000 away from a loss limit. I'm risking about 1,000 per trade on a 150K. Okay. Do you think I should lower my risk? If you don't want to blow the account, yeah, because I mean, look, we don't know, because the very next trade we take could be a loser, right? And then let's say I lose like $250 on it. It doesn't matter to me, right? But then you lose an account and it matters a lot more to you. So if you only have 1,000 to risk before the account blows and you don't want to blow that account, then I would probably only risk like $300 to $400 on the next trade. And that's only because you're at that loss limit, right? It's not because you should be fearful or any of that. It's just because you're strategically trying to keep that account, right? And get that account back alive. If you don't care about the account, meaning not that you don't care, but if you have, more capital to get a new account, then keep doing what you're doing. Size in accordingly, $1,000. And if you lose that next trade, you're obviously going to lose the account, which is, again, not that big of a deal. It's what, like $400 or something. So depending on, if it's a big deal for you or not, that's what I would say my approach would be. So again, if you have room in your budget for another account and you really like the next best setup and you want to throw 1,000, go ahead. If you can't really afford to do that route and you really want to save this account, then I would size down. I would go $300-$400 risk, and then over the next 2 or 3 trades, hopefully they're winners, and you start building that back up, and then you can earn that $1,000 risk again. But yeah, I think 250, 300, 200 to 400 be perfect. Yeah. Let's see. I have a problem. Okay, I'm missing out on trades in every session. My setups are great. They're hitting, but I'm not taking a trade. So you know what you should do? You should go on the MGC chart and risk like less than $1 per pip. So maybe this week what you have to do is you have to size completely down and get your confidence back up again in entering, and then you can start to build size back up from there. But keep in mind, the only way to make money in trading is to put a trade on. That's it. So anyone that's hesitant to pull the trigger on trades that fit your playbook, don't be hesitant, right? Trust the playbook. If there's a system that's already working for others, why wouldn't it work for you, right? If you follow it, right? Big if. So if you follow it, that same system will work for you. So size down really low. You get your reps in, right? Everything has to do with reps. Anyone ever play sports? You guys do anything like that? Like how many basketball players here? How many nights did you spend at the free throw line? Just boom, 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 right? Just getting reps in. How many guys are football players, right? How many times did you run the play, get the rep in. This is all about reps. Success is all about reps. Everyone wants to do it in one big shot, but it's the slight edge that really, makes it happen. So don't be afraid to start small and just work your way up. Just work your way up as your confidence grows. Hey, how are ya? Oi, the crypto Don in the house. So I'm not sure exactly where this candle's going to go, but if it does kind of close back above here in 18 minutes, then we got ourselves a opportunity. So we'll see what happens with that. But other than that, we got no closure here. We're just kind of moving down off the 1 hour candle. 4 hours just still moving down without much of a top wick here. So yeah, it's clean below here too. So if we can get some little pullbacks even below, right, remain below, then we can do our thing. So we just gotta wait for that. Has TT had a red week? Of course. Yeah, we had a red week. I had a red week 2 weeks ago. He talk about red? No, just kidding. Yeah, and then we also had a red week 2 weeks before that. Yeah, so we do a little red weeks. We have some red weeks. But best part about consistency and showing up daily and getting those reps in and putting in the work, you know, not just for a couple months, but for a couple years. All of a sudden, you know, the charts begin to just become second nature to you, and you're going to have red days and red weeks and, you know, probably some red months still. But for the most part, your understanding should be pretty dialed in. At this point, I've been doing this every day for 6 years. I'm pretty dialed in at this point. So, yeah, you know, it's expected, right? I mean, this is why I work so hard throughout those years, is just so that I could be a profitable trader, you know, so... Supply and demand liquidity sweeps. Yeah, they happen all the time. All the time. The discount for top one, yeah, I don't know, it might be valid at 9 a.m. I guess, because that's usually when their business hours open. By the way, everyone except one person, I believe, should have. So we did a bunch of giveaways on Instagram on Friday, and I got everyone, but one person sent me the wrong email. So I don't know. There was a error on your email, but I will reach out to you today. So if you haven't got your account yet, that's probably you, because I think all the other accounts have been sent out. I want to say it was someone named Jay, but I'm not 100% sure. Harsh, you should be good, brother. Yeah, Harsh, you should be good. Check your whatever it was in last time. Harsh, how you win like 3 giveaways? Like what? I don't think I've ever won a giveaway in my life. My guy won 3. My goodness. Harsh, check your whatever email that was the last one was in. Check that, brother. Yeah, you should be good. If you're not good, then message me on Discord, I guess, yeah, and then I'll resubmit it. All right, so yeah, so this so ES never closed above either, but yeah, we're starting to move up a little bit on the 1 hour chart. So yeah, let's see, we're waiting on the 15 closures here. We're gonna get a pretty decent closure here on ES now. What time is it? 8:45. We got the hour candle. This is the last 15 minutes of the hour candle here. So let's see how we do on this. We closed above. If we get a decent lower wick, then there might be an opportunity here for us. Goldie is officially closing below, but we're gonna have to wait for I'm gonna have to wait for just a little bit of a range 2 on gold, just because we've been moving down since 37 here, moving down. If we can just get maybe a little pullback, right, and remain below 29, this looks super clean. And then ES, yeah, if we can get like a pretty good lower wick, then there could be a shot here for that 1 hour to keep pumping now, because the 1 hour just started pumping up, breaking the highs here in the last like 10 minutes or less, so there might be some good volume coming in here. What is ES on forex? To be honest, I'm not too sure. Oh, two. Okay, 2. I thought you won 3. I don't know. You guys in India, you guys got a lot of luck. You guys got a lot of luck over there in India. Energy won like 3. Like what? Energy might be banned from winning giveaways. I don't know. Is there a giveaway today? No, but we're going to do a giveaway tomorrow. So we got more giveaways coming up tomorrow. If the setup is valid but the range is not enough, it's only like 14, 15 pips, do you still take the trade? Not really. Not really. Because at that point, like what you can do is you can get like such a better trade that can show up if you just wait like another half hour. You know, unfortunately, most traders don't want to wait that half hour. But like, let's say even right now, right, with the last 12 minutes of the 1 hour candle, it's like, yeah, we could take this trade here, right? But what can happen is the 1 hour candle, let's say the 1 hour candle now closes. So let me go back to the 1 hour time frame here, right? So let's say you get a closure. So we enter in this sell, right? And then we get a 1 hour closure like this, right? Now and it's because there's only 12 minutes left, right? So we don't really make a bigger move. We've already made this whole move here, right? So maybe we get tapped in and we don't continue down like we wanted to see it happen, right? But instead we pull back and we close just like that. So here's the issue with getting into a sell right now is now the 1 hour has officially closed below, which is obviously good news. But the issue is now the new 1 hour candle has to open up, right? Now look, that 1 hour candle can pop here and drive. But there's also a chance that that 1 hour top wick can come way up here, right? And as long as that top wick respects the previous top wick, then this thing can continue driving down. And obviously, you would have been, or we would have been, stopped out somewhere in between here. So that's where you got to be careful with, especially when the 1 hour candle looks like that, right? Right, where it's this is where the high is, right? And this is where the closure is. That's dangerous right there because you can get stopped out on any sort of top wick. You could be completely right about the direction and just wrong about time. And no one likes those trades, right? You ever get into a sell, price activates you in, starts pushing all the way back up, stops you out, and then just drives down. I bet you, if you look back at your data, I bet you that trade was taken in the last like 10 minutes of the 1 hour candle. I can almost know exactly where it was and how. So yeah, so that's why sometimes it's just not worth it getting into that, you know, these, especially like if the 1 hour candle's sitting like this, let's just say like, bam, like something like that, right? And now the 15-minute candle closes. All right, that's a little different because now, like, even if we do get activated, boom, right there, and price kind of pulls back, at least now, like, we still can stay in this trade for the most part and not anticipate a huge top wick like you can anticipate here, right? Where you can still be safe. You're most likely still using previous candle stops in that situation anyway. You wait for that top wick. Obviously, you're going to go back into drawdown, but that's not that big of a deal, right? But when the candle looks like this, oh man, that price can go way up. And if we count those pips, you know, that's over 100 pips. So unless you guys got 100 plus pip stop losses, you probably won't survive that. S&P 500 on forex. There you go. Do you think 135 works good on a 25K? Oh, MGC. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yep. Yeah, I think you're straight. Let's see. Johnny Gems, let's pop a nice shirt. Nice shirt.
What's poppin', bro?
How are you?
Appreciate that too. Thanks, bro.
How are you?
No, the nice shirt.
Oh, okay.
What's up, bro? Happy New Week.
Happy New Week. Oh, what did I just do? My bad.
We got another session to be patient and disciplined to the plan. What's up, chat? How y'all feeling?
Another one.
Who's ready for a new week? I'm ready. I'm ready to crush it. Let's get it.
Yeah, I think I'm ready for a clean resistance now. Like, I think this would be perfect for us to set up around like, so let's say we do 9. So this is the candle between 8:45 and 9:15, or 9 to 9:15, 9:15 to 9:30, and then we catch either something at 9:30, right, off of this move, or we catch something at 9:45 here, right, for that move.
Agreed,
Yeah,
bro.
I think that's
Love
clean.
it. Yep, because we've been moving down now for quite a while off that near zone. So I'm with that, bro. Fresh resistance. Continue selling.
Yep. If a person focuses on how many trades they need to pass on phase instead of thinking of what's required percentage-wise, does that reduce their emotional pressure? No, I don't think you should focus on any of those. That you know what removes the emotional pressure? Just showing up every day and looking for a good trade, and not really worrying about the results of when you're passing, when you're not passing, where you're at, what percentage you're at, how many trades it's going to take. That right there just get me emotional thinking about it. So you need to take the pressure off of yourself, gang. You don't realize the way in is out. Right? The way to get all of the emotions out of place is to completely get rid of your goals. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them.
Right.
I know that sounds weird, right? Like, I'm all about goals, but today I don't have one stinking goal outside of wait for a really good trading setup that lines up perfectly with my playbook. I don't have a pip goal, a trade goal, a money goal, a tick goal, nothing. Zero. Just freestyle in here, right? Just free flowing is what I should call it. And waiting. I don't care about any of this, anything, unless it lines up with exactly what my playbook calls for. It doesn't matter. So if I'm chasing money today, or if I'm chasing trades, I'm thinking, man, I could have gotten one there, I could have got there, did that. Bro, you know how emotional I'm gonna be, right? Oh, if I have a pip goal, I'm like, man, I could have got it. That right there was the 40 pips that I needed, right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to do it. All you want to do is show up and play Bill Belichick said it best. Just do your job. Just do your job, right?
Yeah.
We don't need to worry about winning Super Bowls. If we just do our job, we will win, right? So that's all it takes. It's just show up every day. Don't have any preconceived goals or targets or anything like that. And that's how you just free flow without any sort of emotions. And then you may say, well, when am I going to get my challenge done? Whenever it gets done. Whenever the playbook gets it done, that's when you'll get it done, because otherwise you have to keep doing it your way. And how's that working? I'll pause for effect, right? How's it working there, right? It's just account after account after account after account. So you might want to try it that way, try doing it that way. And then let's see if there's any better results, not only in the P&L, but in the confidence, in the approach, right, to the desk every day. So yeah, and that's a general answer. I don't even know who asked me the question. It's not directed or geared towards or implemented for one person only. This is just the advice I wish someone gave me back when I was in that stage.
And we used to say, like, just focus on one good trade and let that all happen naturally. Like, pass your account naturally, get a payout naturally by just focusing on one good trade. And we got to remember, we're in an uncertain environment. So the moment you set up a goal that requires like certainty in an uncertain environment, it's going to be very, very difficult. So the way we're going to embrace in this uncertain environment, the markets, is by using a universal law to our advantage, that what we sow, we reap. So if we just focus on sowing seeds of a disciplined trader who follows their plan, we'll be left to output, right, those good results, which is profits, right? So use that law to your advantage in an uncertain environment so you can embrace an uncertainty. And yeah, we've been saying that since day one.
Yep.
One good trade and then let the results come naturally.
Exactly. That's the secret. Everyone wants to try and force things, but I think the big secret is just letting it come naturally. You know, this is not new information either. You know, this is passed down for years and years and years. Just let it flow, right? Let things flow to you. Don't try and do too much. Usually when you chase something, it runs from you. So just, you know, allow it, just develop a good environment for growth, and growth will happen.
One goal today, follow your plan. That's it. If you did that, it's a W.
Yeah. My glasses, yeah, they're called blue light blockers. Blue light blockers. Yeah, I wear these in the morning. I wear them at night. What's up, Simzy? How are you, brother? Good morning, Pablo. How you doing?
Morning, everyone.
Haha, Wayne. Snap. All right, so let's see what happens. If price remains below 29 here, then the bears, I think, stay in control. And a 30-minute celery or something, or even like a 30-minute pack runner would be fantastic here, like a little pop-up, break the highs, and then entry coming down here. That could work. We could also obviously wait for what we drew out from the jump, which is have this candle close bullish, let the next candle do its thing as well, and then kind of look for the sells after this closure. All right, there's a few different ways we can go about everything here. We just got to let candles kind of come to us here now. So
Yep.
2 minutes on the closure. We got nothing on the next candle, but possibly if we get the pack run or whatever, then there's a opportunity. If not, we'll wait for the 15-minute to close back below here now, and then take the sells from there. And if we look left, by the way, you will see that there is another support like right there. So that would be perfect if we can get that bullish closure there, and then we wait for a bearish, nice clean candle to close below. That'll be the sells I'm looking for.
I would like to see like a solid support though, like a bigger body on the candle would be nice.
Yeah. For buys might easily be popped off on this fake out here. No, someone's asking what would you want to see for buys. Yeah, buys might be valid right here, right? Because we got to catch these buys low. If we're going to take the buys anywhere, they've got to be around 29 today. Otherwise, you just run into chop all day. So
Yeah. It's either buys above 29 or no buys at all.
pretty much,
Also,
yeah. Pretty much.
daily is at support, so we could be aggressive with the counter
Exactly.
trades
Yes,
too.
exactly. That's true.
Candle by candle game. With more with each candle closure, we'll bring in more information. With more information, it's more we can use to our advantage.
So we didn't really get a break below, right? It only happened on the 15, Julia, and then by the time that happened, we're already 99 pips from resistance. So we never closed on the 30, right, below that main support. So that's why we let this 30-minute candle go, right? If this candle here would have closed below, then I think that could have set up an entry for us. But because it didn't, we have to hold off on this candle, basically. Yeah, and you can get a little aggressive here, but I know that, you know, that's going to be a little bit. We talked about these entries in the webinar. At that point, I mean, we're too late to the party, right? So anyone that jumped into sells now, right, they may run into some issues here if price wants to pop up. So we want to see if price can pop up real quick and then kind of close back below. And then we can take our sells now. And now we have a much better opportunity where we have a little resistance there. We remain below like a break and retest. And that's going to be a much better looking trade for us to take something like this, right? And keep a stop loss here and aim for that wick fill. So there's just a better trade out there today versus like just this entry on the break of that 15 low. Yeah, or even the flip of it, right? Even the flip of it, still not that good.
We talked about this in pre-NY2, avoiding these overextended breakouts because we would get caught in the pullbacks. You know, we would be right about direction, but just wrong about the timing, and we would just get stopped out when price would pull back.
Yep. The wick, I think, I'm not sure if you're talking about this wick here, right? But also keep in mind, what time is it, right? We're waiting for the next batch of volume to come in. So, and really, I'm not even looking as much at that wick as I am as this one here, because the higher time frame is trying to set up to fill that bigger wick. So I'd rather wait for a little bit of that bigger opportunity to show up, and that will most likely be at like 9:15, 9:30. So yeah, I think clean closures below here look solid. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Hey, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, all right?
All right.
1 minute.
What's up, TK? What up, brother? TK in the house. Yeah, man, Lord, you know, I kind of have the same plan. I'm waiting for a fresh resistance here. So, you know, however long that's going to take. I do agree with Nick too. Buys above 28, I like as well. You know, can be more aggressive with that. Daily tap and supports. Like it. Oh yeah, nice. First day of top one's discount codes here. Let's go. Yeah, chat. Make sure you use them up. Nice. What is it? 55% off TT code. Awesome. Yeah, use it up. If there's a time to get an account, now's the time with that code here. So yeah. Some guidance took a entry at London Open. Was the buy valid? Yeah, I seen that. I think they took a trade in London in the clubhouse. So yeah, I think it was a good trade. Good buy off support. Just happened to be a loss. So yeah, good trade. I thought that was a valid buy. If you took that buy in London at London Open, I think it was a good trade. What's the code? The code's TTE. TTE. TT to the moon, baby. But let's go. We got 1,000+ people in the chat. What's up? We got 1,000 winners in the house. Awesome. If you guys give the stream a like and sub to the channel, that'd be amazing. As Nick is just giving tons of free value every single day. So that'd be awesome. Which account do I recommend? I would say the instant funded account. I would either go with the instant funded account or the elite account. One of those two would be my personal opinion or preference. Yo, chat, how was the weekend? How's everyone's weekend? How's everyone's trading day been? Anyone take any trades in Asian London? Well, I know some of you guys took trades in London, but how was Asian sesh? Clubhouse, how we doing? How we doing? How was your guys' weekend? Did you guys spend some time in the course? Spend some time in the webinars? How was it? We did an amazing webinar this weekend in the clubhouse with me, Nick, and Magnus. We were talking about sizing up and down according to the condition of the market. The recording is now in Discord too, so if you didn't watch that one, you know, watch the recording because it really was good. Very good. Very important stuff too. All the information you need is in those webinars right there. Winning as always, bro. Amazing. Hey, that's what I like to hear. You're winning as long as you have a goal and you're moving forward, right? So every single day, even if you get 1% better, that's amazing. Whether it's in your habits, whether it's in your mindset, it doesn't necessarily have to be the results, right? Or your P&L for specifically talking about trading, but just in the process alone, you know, in the unseen realm, your habits, your thoughts, your feelings, if you're making progress there, if you're improving there, you are a success, right? Success is a progressive realization of a worthy goal. So us here, we may have a goal in trading to become a consistently profitable trader. Well, if today we're following our plan, right, and we're disciplined to our plan and our rules all day today, win or loss, well, guess what? We are a success because we're taking a step forward in our process. So I love that you say that we're winning, as always, bro. That means we're making progress. So amazing, bro. And that's why I said the only goal here today is to follow the plan so we can take a step forward to consistent profitability in our, you know, journey.
Yeah, we're just sharpening
Nice.
our
Had a
axe.
date night. Let's go, Louis G.
Sharpening the axe.
Yeah,
Louis G sharpening the axe, all right?
that's all we're doing,
My
bro.
boy? Where'd you guys go, man? What was for dinner?
Hell yeah.
I'm going to have to
What was
take
this?
Anna out
You
to
guys go
Fleming's
steakhouse?
today. I got them gift cards, man.
Do it, bro.
Them
Nick, when we going back to Fleming's, bro? Damn.
we haven't gone to Fleming's.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the one we went with in Tampa. I guess not.
Nah, it's not. It's not. But last time this is like a super high class restaurant. First time I went, it was amazing experience. Second time, it was like super. It was just horrible experience. So they gave me like $150 in like gift cards,
Ooh.
and they didn't charge me for the bill for the whole bill. I was like, say less.
Sure,
We
bro.
lit.
Hopefully the service isn't good today again.
Hey, look, when you go out to eat, when all the peasants are out to when you go out to eat on the weekends, when the restaurants are packed and there's people everywhere, it's very easy for them to, make mistakes on your meal and stuff. So we'll have to go back during the week when no one's there and we can just kind of, have the place to ourselves.
Nice, bro. Yeah, that sounds good though. You gotta run that back today.
13 years today since our first date. Holy.
Sheesh. That's goals right there.
Peasants there's even peasants in the rich places. They're all, yeah. The big old wealthy spots. Little fancy pantsy.
Yo, Louis G, bro, what steak did you get? Let me know.
You got to get that fillet, man. You got to get that
Of
fillet.
course, bro. If you don't say filet, I'm just gonna leave the call.
Nah, Stephen B. Wait, who are we talking about? Stephen B. or Louis G?
I think
can't-
Louis G, but we could
Louis
talk about
G.
both.
Stephen B. He's going with either a ribeye or a New York strip. Louis G.
Even beef.
I think Louis G. I haven't had steaks with Louis G yet, but I think he would probably go with a fillet. Maybe a fillet. Stephen B. probably
Yeah,
New
I
York
would think
strip.
Stephen B. Bird. I can't not do a fillet. Like once you have a fillet, you can't go back to something else.
That's true.
Maybe a ribeye.
Promo code for Top 1 Futures is TTE. TTE.
Damn, man, if I was Raj, I'd be roasting y'all right now. I said that about like 5 times.
If you could find it, you could find it, damn it. Oh, he'll take either. You see what I mean?
That's someone who's not greedy.
There you go. Never had an issue at Fleming's. Been going over 12 years. I know. So that's why I'm like, don't worry. I'll give you guys another try. I get it. It's a little busy today. Oh,
It worked out for
hey.
you, though.
Hey, how are ya? Anyone glad we didn't take those buys? Whoa. Wowzers.
Yes, yeah. It's true that.
Yep. Bam. Straight down. All right. We'll see what's going to happen there. But Goldie's looking like it's going to shape up pretty good for us. So we just got to give it a little bit more time. We got 5 minutes left on this current candle, and then we're going to run into 9:15. So I'm all good hanging out and letting this set up until 9:30. 9:30, taking a position and either walking away or giving back $1,000 or something here today. I'm not sure if today is going to be my day or if today is going to be a tuition day, right? But all I know is that if this sets up at 9:30, I'm in.
Either way, we're winning in the long game by just following the plan today. So it really doesn't even matter, honestly. I'm here to make progress.
That's right. On ES, let me just check here. 4 hour on ES. Yeah, I think it would be pretty clean. Yeah, 1 hour starting to push down here. If you get a 30 closure maybe at 9:30, then yeah, that looks insane. Yeah, I guess we can shoot to fill that gap pretty much.
Damn.
Green, how we feeling today, brother? How are you?
Greenery.
How are you? Good
What's
to
up,
see
Green?
you. How's the wife and kids, Green, huh? How are they?
Yo, Green, it's almost October, bro. You know what that means?
What's that mean?
That means he's got to come back now.
Oh, he got to bring a you got to take a winter trip.
Of course, bro.
One of my goals by the end of the year is to have my personal trading account to like $250 to $300,000, so that way I can actually leave Florida for the summer. That's becoming a big goal of mine, is to leave Florida for about 3 months, even 4 months out of the year during these crazy summer months. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. So I got some big goals for the end of the year, and personal account at like 300K is definitely one of them. You know, somewhere around there.
That's all you, bro. You got that.
I got this. I got this. As long as I can hold on to it, as long as I can hold on to the vision and get my reps in, right, in my meditation, then it's done, right? It's already done. So
bro, it's guaranteed, bro. As long as you do what's required every day, it's guaranteed you'll have it. But bro, I'll be joining you though, because I'm not staying here next summer either.
Yeah, we got to go somewhere else. It's too hot out here, man. It's too hot. The winter is just beautiful and perfect and just a fairy tale out here. But, man, the summertime is no joke.
It's wicked down here in the summer. I'm down to go to Lake George for like a month and a half next summer. And then maybe like somewhere else.
Oh, nah, I can still trade on prop firms. Yeah, I'll still trade on prop firms too. But there's something so nice when you can just withdraw, 20 grand a month, right? Like prop firms, you got to take half of it, and you got to qualify, and you got to like that's all fun and cool and awesome. But to have like 300K in an account, I could probably make $10,000 a day off of that, and just withdraw as I please.
And that's more scalable too, so it's easier to go from 100K to $1 million, when you're trading a personal account. So you can kind of just maintain the payouts that you get with your prop firms and then scale up on the live accounts, personal accounts. That's my vision with it.
Yeah. I'm really going to try and find us like a really good like futures funding. I mean, not funding, broker as well. Yeah. So that's another thing I'm on the hunt for. Like Trade08's good, but I know there's others out there. So I don't know. I want to find a really good futures broker that we can look to use as well here come next year.
Yeah, if you could find a nice future brokerage for us, bro, it's going to be amazing.
If not, I might just have to create my own.
Ooh.
Upstate. Yeah, exactly. Green will go
upstate.
up, I'll go down. Yeah, you never know. We could create our own. You just never know what the future holds. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, we wanted to create a prop firm, but when we really got to thinking about it, it was like, the only people that's going to make sense for is me, right? And the owners of the prop firm, because, our goal, right, is obviously like, how am I going to teach people how to take money from me? It just didn't make sense, right? So it would have honestly put me in a really weird situation, and I didn't want anything to do with that. So we kind of like, after we thought about it for a little bit, we decided to hold off on the prop firm stuff, and it just wasn't, it just didn't make sense for all parties, in my opinion, right? So, we passed up on millions and millions of dollars, and that's fine, because we don't do things everything we do doesn't have to be based on money, right? So we want to create something that can last, something that can add value, and I don't know, the prop firm thing just didn't work out for a reason. And that was good. And I'm glad, because me and one of my partners that I was going to go in with, we kind of both came to that realization too. Like, we were all gung-ho about it and ready to go, and things were kind of moving, and we were doing a lot of work. And I think we both kind of came to the realization that, like, this might not, right? Like, from a moral perspective, like, this actually might not be the best business model to get involved in, because, I mean, whose best interest is in mind, right? So,
how are you gonna have one business that people profit off of your loss, and then one business where you're trying to help other traders? profit. You know, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And then what will tend to happen is people, right? Because people are, well, let me not even get into that, but what will happen is people in my situation will maybe start to damper the teaching, right? Because it's like, if I teach you everything I know about trading, and then you take all, then you got, everyone goes to my prop firm and takes all my money, right? That's going to make me want to say, let me not teach these guys everything I know about trading and whatnot and this and that, right? So like, and by the way, that's a form of selling your soul, right? Because what am I really passionate about? What am I really called to do? Pour into people, right? Teach people, help them create the best version of themselves. But if the money blinded me from all that, right? Let's say all of a sudden millions of dollars start rolling in from the prop firm, right? The money could easily blind man very, very easily. And I could just start to say, you know what? Let me not teach them as much as I was before. Let me keep this back and let me hold that back and let me do that. And that again is, in a way, selling your soul, right? So I would never participate in something like that. And I'm glad both me and my partner kind of lined up with that spiritually as well. And who knows, he's a great guy and we might do something else together down the road, but I'm very happy that we decided not to do that. And plus, by the way, that's probably a big headache that I don't even really want, right? Like, and then, hey, God forbid we lose 2 or 3 trades in a row on the live stream. Oh man, Nick Stewart, I could see the headline. Oh, founder of Time to Eat Trading calls losing trades for traders to buy into his prop firm. Oh man, I could just... So, we had to ditch that idea, and I think we'll be honored and blessed for it, right? Because we ditched the idea off of a moral compass over anything, right? So, I think sometimes God will throw those tests at you and see, what you'll do. So I'm glad we didn't do it, and I'm glad we could partner with Top One and let them deal with all the headaches of running the company, and we just use the accounts, right? So we'll see about the broker though, right? The broker would be something totally different there.
Yep. Sometimes making less money equals more peace. And to me, that's being more wealthy, having more peace over money. Come on, chat. Give me my peace, bro. Take the money.
People over profits all day, every day. Cause then I could sleep well at night. I don't have to worry about anything. And I could just play my part and, do what I'm called to do. Let the eagle fly. Eagle futures broker. Ooh, one shot. One shot here today. Let's get it. Got a good ring to it. It does. That's true.
Hey, somewhere we'll have a futures broker.
Yeah, so we'll see. Is there a giveaway on the new post? We're gonna do. I'll post something tomorrow, and we'll do a giveaway. But if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, go follow me here. This is where all the giveaways will go down. So sometimes we'll do them on YouTube as well, but maybe the next one we'll do on Instagram again. I like Instagram because it's so easy to pick the winners. So easy. All right, can we create resistance now? Can we do it? Can we get it done? For a prop firm to make money, the trader has to win. Yeah, you're definitely missing something, Nigel. You're definitely missing something, brother. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I think we all know the prop firms make most of their money. They're not a, they're a sales company, really, is what they are, right? So they make money by selling you combines, right, and evaluation accounts, and that's well known at this point. I think everyone understands the game, right? And the cool part is when you understand the game, you can learn how to approach it. This is what we call glitching the matrix at times, right? So the reason we've been able to get so many payouts and do so well collectively as a group is because we have strategically learn the rules of the game and play it in a fashion that this strategically works out for us. So yeah, obviously, like, they're gonna make most of their money off of account sales, and then they'll just pay you from the sales. Let's bring Luke to the stream. Luke, yeah, maybe we get Luke one day. Yeah, maybe. I'll have to reach out to him. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was very gung-ho, and yeah, that's the thing. You know, sometimes you can have that abrupt stop, right? You know, like, nope, this ain't for us. This ain't for us right now, and yeah. I'm gonna be the lucky Indian this time. Y'all Indians be getting lucky, man. Lucky. What's going on over there in India?
What's the secret?
What's the secret? It must be the head bobbing. It must be the talk, because they're shaking up the luck up there. Shaking up the luck. You know, I be talking like an Indian too now. I be moving my head like that, talking all the time now. Just da 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 da.
Really?
I love my Indian
really
friends,
does,
man. Yeah. Stick to the strategy and hit those 1 to 3 trades a day. Yeah, brother. Yeah. If you've blown so many accounts like that, then there's, you know, you're no doubt about it over trading, right? 100%. And then most likely over trading is usually coupled with over risking. So most people, pretty much every blown account comes from one of two ways. So if you want to hack the system, just stop doing these two things, right? Number one is over trading. So over trading, right? If you go back to any account that you've ever blown, over trading. Come on, Nick Stewart, spelling properly here today. Okay, cool. So if you go back to any account you've ever blown, or I should say like 95% of them, you either over traded at some point, over trading, or you over risked. That's it. Every problem stems from this or this. Just go back and study. You either got a loss, started over trading, or you got a loss and started over risking. And yeah, revenge trading is in over trading. Yeah, so over/revenge. Revenge.
And
that's it.
Over risking can be very dangerous too, as well as over trading, but over risking as well, because you could be taking great trades, but because you're over risking, you're blowing your account. So, you know, that could hurt you too. Very bad.
Yep. Removing your
like,
stop. Removing your stop is over risking. Yep.
And if you think about why do you over risk and why do you over trade, it's always because you're attached to the outcome, like the money. You want to make money so bad, so you over trade or you over risk. So don't over trade or over risk, and detach yourself from the outcome and attach yourself to that process.
Oh, that's true. That's true, actually. So how come you over traded or revenge traded? Because you had a preconceived goal that day, didn't you? Right? What happened? Why did you over risk today? Because you had a goal that you wanted to force that the market really didn't want to make, right? So it all comes back to these goals that we tie to. You've been lied to on YouTube, right? You should not have daily trading goals. In my let's see how I say this. All right, let's just call it my opinion. All right, just my opinion. So you don't want to have these goals. They just force you to make decisions that you probably shouldn't be making, right? Like, oh man, it's only a 30 pip target, but I really need 60 pips today. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll just double my lot size. That should surely compensate for it, right? And then that's a losing trade, right? So you really got to focus on, are you doing this based off of some preconceived goal or emotion that you have at the desk? Or are you doing like me and John and the rest of us, where we're just free flowing, man. We're just free flowing with no cares really in the world, not because we've got big trading accounts, but because we understand how trading goes, and it's a probability game, and you can't control the outcome on any given trade. You just got to let the group of trades, flow through, and that's your result.
It's you have so many goals, it's so complicated for you. Like it's so simple for us because we have one goal and one job. Follow the plan. If we do that, amazing. It's a W day. And we can move on and keep it simple. But you got so many goals. I gotta do this and that. You're
Mm-hmm.
complicating this way too much.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So just try it. Try it. Just for 1 week.
And
Get rid of all your goals.
this goes for any problem. Any other problem you could think of in trading, if you go back to the source, it's always because you want to make money. And it's crazy because we're all here to make money, but that doesn't mean the problems and the reasons your problems are being caused because of money too, right? There's also a formula to doing this correctly, right? So yes, really detach yourself from the money, attach yourself to the process, and literally you're on your path to success.
True. So true. So look, everything we drew out, we're just patiently waiting for, right? And then if this candle closes below in 3 minutes, then we take a sell. That's it. If it closes above, then we don't do anything yet, right? So notice how the way we trade is if this happens, then we do that. If that happens, then we do this. So there's always a if this, then that goes into all this, right? It's not just, oh, volume's coming in, let me take a sell. Right? It's not that, man. It's just not
So,
that. Oh man,
so
I
like
know. Yeah,
we're
go ahead.
humble enough to let the markets go before us. We are cool with coming in second place and letting the markets come in first place because we make our decisions based on the market's moves, right? So we have to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying to be in first place. Like just let the markets have that and you follow the markets.
Yep. And don't try and be perfect. Just work on being good. Just work on being a good trader. Yeah, that's called discernment, Project Toro. Yeah, just you know, get in alignment with discernment, and you'll know right away. You know, you'll get these downloads. Like, yep, keep going, or no, just stop. Like about 3 weeks ago, I got a download. Felt like I heard the voice of God, and He said, "My son, we haven't even begun." So
Oh,
over the last 3 years, because I was, in prayer and I was just looking at this whole operation that the Lord has really put together here, right? And just a still small silent voice saying, we haven't even started this, right? Like we're just getting started right now. So it's got me fired up, right? So now I know
get
everything's going to
started.
happen for us to continue to ramp this thing up, continue to go bigger, faster, more profitable. It's like, okay, some certain things have happened in my life, but now it's time for more of those same things to happen in your life, right? And everyone else's lives here. So that way we can be a group of individuals, changing the world. All right, will we leave a wick? And because if we do, then I'm very interested in the sells here. We got to leave a wick. This will be just a regular trade, right? So like a medium size risk. And yeah, everything looks pretty clean. So we're going to need a closure below. We're going to need that wick there and then a top wick on the next candle. And if we get those three things, then we have a trade on our hands. If this thing closes back above, then we got to continue to wait. Process over money. Yeah, I said it the other day. Anytime you get around those people who like money over everything, get away from them. Those aren't your friends. Those aren't the people you want to be around with. You want to be around with people who make decisions based off of principles, right? Mr. V would always tell me, Nick, never follow man, always follow principles, right? Man, he said, even me, I can somehow get deceived and distorted, right? So never follow me unless I'm following the principles. I'm like, damn, okay. All right, so we didn't get a closure on gold. So we have ES here that actually doesn't look bad, right? I think if we can come back down, right? I can't really take the impulse idea here because it's just happening too fast. But either a 15 closure or, some sort of move back down and then a re-break of the high or something. But it's just moving too quick right now to take some impulse trade. All right, you see, I was all ready to go. I was all ready to go there, and then I
Yep.
deleted my sell stop. Did you delete yours, or are you activated now? And you're either gonna take a bad win or a bad loss potentially if you're playing the playbook system here today, right? Because the playbook calls for a closure below, right? Not just volume. So there's no setup here for me or for the playbook itself. So we'll have to wait.
Yeah.
ES
That's why
is
it's so important.
My bad. Yeah, you
So
gotta wait.
important to have a goal, follow the plan, because we don't even care what happens now. We're just satisfied with following the plan. Like some of us are just upset, right? And very emotional because we didn't get the closure we're looking for, and we don't care. We're gonna listen to our feelings, and we're gonna trade anyways. But like when you have the goal to follow your plan, you're only satisfied with following the plan, regardless of getting the closure or not. So some of us are a little upset, but yeah.
Some of you guys are upset? Oh, snap. Really? That's crazy. No, I don't think anyone's upset.
Definitely, bro.
This is the TT crew.
Just, well, I'm not talking about TT crew.
Over trading after a loss trade, like, yeah, chase poisonous snake has already. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Yeah, over trading is like drinking your own poison or something, you know? It's just bad for business.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom.
If you're gonna take a win here following this system, that's a bad win. I'd rather take a good loss over a bad win all day, every day. We've been saying that since stream number 1.
Yes, sir. It's not like we didn't know price would move down. We just had the discipline enough to wait, not touch anything unless our setup showed up, which is perfect. Which is the real progress of the day.
Right. It's all about taking the path where it leads to the destination you want to go, right? So bad wins does not lead to that path doesn't lead to the destination we all want to go.
Yeah, I think the only thing we could have done, but look, when you make a decision, you got to stick to it. So the only thing we could have done here was remained bearish below whatever it was, 29, and completely voided this over here. But we made the firm decision and we just stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And look, though, the reason that decision was really made is because of these wick rejections, right? Out of this, off of this level here, where we pushed down, couldn't go, pushed down, couldn't go. So at that point, that's where you want to make a decision, right? On, okay, should we use that support to keep us safe today? And, you know, get a little, you know, basically below here, wait for either closures above or below, because you have all these wicks here and then you have all those wicks there, right? So this candle could have easily rejected right out too, without that closure below. So yeah, some days again you're gonna get price to just run, and that's fine. But when you make a decision, you pretty much gotta be okay with that decision. So if we never put the line here and we say, you know what, we'll just wait, and if we can get resistance below, we'll take that sell, then yeah, we should be in that trade. But if you're gonna make a decision, right, and mark that off, then you gotta live with that decision. So, you know, today price just runs here, so you know we could live with that, and it's totally fine. Can't control the candle close, but you can control what you do when they close. Yeah, that's true. That's
Exactly.
true. So yeah, if you were only playing that zone there today, then okay, yeah, good trade. But if you did mark that zone here and understand why that zone would be there, and then you took it based off of no closure, then that I would say is breaking the plan. Wow, what a move though. Beautiful. And then what we do here.
All right.
Yeah, here nothing's changed here yet, so we gotta just wait on this. Schmear. Yeah, you gotta respect the schmear, man. If you make a decision, you gotta respect it, and then you just gotta live with it. So you can't have FOMO here, you know what I mean? If you said, hey, I want to use that support right there to keep us in check here, and then this support here, then you just got to be okay with that. You can't have FOMO here. That wasn't your move. that was someone else's move, right? Someone else who was just using maybe this zone. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so let's see. Target has officially been tapped there. That's kind of like what I was looking for out of that trade. So we'll see. Wick's been filled. This target's almost just about tapped. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. People truly need, yeah, the gambling. Yeah. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I also did, remember I took my sell stop out and all that, right? Just needed that close below, but we never got it there. So that's basically what you've seen was just a professional, right? Like waiting for the setup, ready to go in, and then once it didn't line up, takes it away, and then has zero FOMO when that move happens, right? So once you get to that point, you're trading. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Just happy we had a good read. Yep. The fact that we had the read, we knew what would happen, and we stayed out, right, when the candle didn't close, and we knew 95% maybe that price would go down is pretty G.
And we also understand there's another buzz coming. So there's another move on its way. We just gotta be patient for it. Can happen in 30 minutes or an hour, you know?
Yep.
But we'll be waiting for it.
Boom, 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 boom. Would I take a trade on the next candle? Next, like what? It just depends how this candle closes. Yeah, but this was the move, right? Down into that range there. So that move we, left without us, right? So now we have to wait for the next best move. Boom, 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 boom. The fade? No, this wouldn't be like the fade. If anything, this would be, we wanted a breakout there, but we didn't get it. If anything, you could label it as the onion, right? Basically selling off resistance.
And 30 minutes overextended too, in my opinion. Those of you asking about the 30 minute.
Boom, boom, boom. Monday? Yes, Monday. Money Monday. I didn't see this. Sorry, Norbert. Let's see. I have a question. What did you do when doubt was so loud you couldn't hear yourself? So, it was never that loud. It was just never that loud. I just never let it get that loud. I've always consciously decided to put faith over fear. I'm not too sure like how I've been able to do this, but I've just been able to choose faith over fear, or I don't know, man.
Courage over fear.
I just never let doubt creep that much into my life. Like I knew there was always doubt, right? Like as if could I really make it happen? But I never let that stop my actions on a day-to-day because, I was always playing the long game. Like I was always playing the game that was 10 or 15 or 20 years down the road. So I never let the hiccups of today or anything like that get to me that much. I was even in network marketing at one point. I've heard every excuse in the book. I've heard people get fired up, tell me, man, we're gonna do this, we're gonna be running buddies, we're gonna crush this thing, and then 2 weeks later they quit, right? Or they made excuses as to what so there was a lot of things that could have really thrown me off my path, but I've just decided to always be a long-term thinker. Right. So once Mr. V said, Nick, you show me a short-term thinker, I'll show you someone broke. You show me a long-term thinker, I'll show you someone rich. So from that point forward, I just decided to think about the long game. And I just used that to get any doubt, away from me or out of my mind or whatever. So I think the doubt was never loud enough right? For me not to hear me. So that's probably what I would say there. And how does the doubt not become, how does the doubt get silenced? You have to the mind works where it has to constantly take a hit, right? And it hangs on to repetition. So what I would do, and I still do this every day, is I would just immerse my mind. I would dunk it under the water of personal growth and development. And anywhere and everywhere I went, I played positive affirmations or positive speeches, or, you know, just I listened to stories about the underdogs.
Positivity.
Yeah, I just flood my mind with positivity and all that. So I think that helped out a lot. So if you're not doing that, I would highly recommend starting to read from really good books, listen to really good audios, right, and podcasts, and then get around the right people, bro. People.
And actions, right? Let's take actions on the things that are gonna, you know, do good for our life.
Yep. So that's what I would say. You know,
Like, sorry.
Go ahead, Johnny Gems.
Like when you doubt failing, you know, in trading, you know, like I doubt not making consistent profits. When I doubt that, I just go back to, all right, John, go back to thinking the good thoughts and taking action on the things that are going to give you good results. So yeah, I think it's a choice to kind of input positive things within your thoughts and habits so you can output positive results.
Remember, gang.
So if you think of things to make you fearful, cover that thought with things that will make you fearless instead.
Wow, this candle went all the way back up, came right back down. Remember, your outer world is a mirror of your inner world. It's that simple. You want a different outer world? Change your inner world.
I think that's the cool thing too about it, Nick. Like, it's a choice. Like, it's all in your control. Like, you can choose to think positive or you could choose to think negative. It's in your control. You could choose to take action on positive things or negative things, you know?
Yeah. You have the choice, my friends. You don't get why the sells weren't taken. So we were waiting for a closure below 33.27, and that candle never closed below 33.27. So that's why we weren't in these sells. Should I wait till the first of the new month to join the clubby? Would I be charged within a week? No. The clubby, you get charged every 30 days. Yeah. So if you got in today, you wouldn't get your subscription would go to what, 8.28? Yeah. Yeah,
I would get an ASAP.
Up to you. You know what I mean? Doesn't you know? Completely up to you.
Yeah.
I was gonna impulse. Yeah. So look, if we got rid of this, gang, like let's just say we didn't have that there, and we just said, hey, anything below, and which we did say that at one point, anything below 29, we could look for sells, right? So had this not really, right, this support lined up with like this support over here, plus 1, 2, right, and then that third rejection there. At that point, we say, hey, you know, let's just wait for the closure below, right? But at 9:30, you risk missing that move, and we understood that. So now we close a no wick literally right at the target. So we'll have to see what we can do from here, right? So we don't want to just jump the gun and just start trying to take a buy or something. But yeah, if you start moving down a little bit, we might get a fade opportunity, possibly even an inverted celery, right? Something that kind of closes up maybe like this, right? Bam. And then we could take buys on the next candle to pull back on the 4 hour, but we'll see.
4 hour tap and target.
Yeah, the reason you don't really want to get in here though, because the 1 hour candle is still open. Right, like, and this 1 hour candle could be lethal. So although the 15 closed with no wick, right? A lot of buyers might have a buy stop here. It breaks the highs, boom, and then just starts driving back down. So I would personally just probably wait on this one. Oh, Kingston in the house. What up, Kingston? How we feeling? How we feeling?
Instant.
Bump, bump. Boom, boom.
Oh, snap. Our boy Magnus is here.
Magnus.
Magnus.
I could smell the FOMO in this chat. Oh, on a Monday. Holy. Magnus. Wait, where's my thing here?
I got you. What's up, Magnus?
What's up? What's up?
Whoa,
How you
Rico
doing?
Suave over here. What are you going to the GQ shoot over there? Holy.
Looking fresh, bro.
He's going to the
Thank you.
Hey,
You
where's
going out to dinner tonight?
where's my
Oh no, I was yesterday though.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Fit's looking good.
thank you.
the
Yep.
fit. Hold on, John. I got to spotlight you. My bad. I didn't even spotlight. Oh, snap.
It's all good, bro.
Holy.
God damn.
I didn't know I was joining the model squad here today between John and,
Okay,
and Magnus. My
Nah,
goodness.
chill, chill.
Holy
Yo, who
smoke.
could look
I
the
was trying to
best?
follow my plan.
Same.
Wow.
Trying to hit these goals, bro.
Sheesh. How we feeling, big dog?
Yeah, I'm feeling amazing, bro. What about you?
Excellent, brother. Excellent.
Yeah, I bet.
Holy. Look at this.
Holy.
Yeah, I told you
that's
that
why
1
we
hour.
didn't want to execute right there.
1 hour is lethal.
Nah,
It's dead.
especially without a support, bro. Come on. There's not even a bullish candle. I don't see one.
Bro, I know someone took like market buy when we closed with no bottom.
Like, oh, damn.
Oh, goodness.
All right. When's that
you gonna
55%
buy?
discount kick in? Oh, snap. All right. Well, we'll see what happens here. Let's take a look at ES. Just, yeah, nothing here. So still working.
Magnus is always on the move. Yeah, I am, man. I am.
For real.
My God, look at that shirt, though. Look at the shirt. First it was the Voss water at the hibachi, and now a guy comes up. He's like,
Goodness,
yeah,
man.
we're streaming.
That
Yeah.
water. Bro,
Mag-
it was fire though.
Yeah, I was dying laughing when you said that day.
Bro,
Magnus.
what? I was a little scared of that tap water, I can't lie.
That's hilarious.
I was like, Fiji water at Abashi, what the hell?
I said, damn. I said, I'm rolling with the ballers out here tonight. I'll just take one of the glass of tap water. My goodness, this guy.
Yeah. I apologize, Nick.
Apology declined.
Oh my goodness.
Just kidding.
Play Beautiful Girls by Sean Kingston. That'll get him out of FOMO. Oh, snap. I went through some of the videos you made public over the weekend. Absolute fire. Yeah, man. Good stuff, Dominic. Good stuff.
Yeah, nice.
Good
That worked.
stuff.
Nice, Dominic.
Fire. Holy.
Yeah,
You guys
I
listen
listened to
some
that
of them?
one,
Yeah?
The Kingdom of Heaven's Within You. Holy, that one was probably the best.
Yes, sir. I'm
That
about
was
to
insane.
enlighten y'all, man. About to get that enlightenment. What
There's
a push.
hours on hours of knowledge in there.
Hours, bro. Yeah, for real. What I've been doing the past week here, I've basically been in the gym, right? And every single time I've been in the gym, I put off the music and put on just audio books and podcasts and
There you
all
go.
of that. It basically about Neville Goddard mostly. But like,
Yeah.
imagine I have like 1 week of sessions in the gym anyways, and I can listen to 7, 8, even 9 hours of like Neville Goddard in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's insane.
It's the glitch. It's the hack that most people overlook.
Exactly.
Like, it can't be just that. There's got to be more to it than that.
Yeah, exactly. It got to be more complicated. It got to be more complex than that,
Yep. That's the problem. Most people are looking for complexity. It's like, no, it's got to be something deeper than that. Really, that in a way, that's a lot of times that's just an excuse to not make the leap.
Exactly. That's the procrastination. The easy excuse right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Q, nice. Halfway through. Yeah. Like I got some friends back home hitting me up and stuff. You could only imagine now, right? Oh, now everyone, what's Nick doing? What's he doing? You know what I mean? Now here it comes, right? But you see, you can't skip all those years of listening to all those videos and podcasts and all the failures and all the lessons. And so it's not like just because now you've noticed that I've done something that like you can do it too, right? There's just no getting around that 10,000 hours, that trial, fail, adjust, that dream, struggle, victory. Like everyone's going to have to go through that themselves. Having a mentor can shorten your learning curve, but certainly you cannot get around putting that work in. And by the way, this is the work we're talking about, so listening to those audios and those podcasts and reading the books and getting around the right people. I know it doesn't seem like it makes a huge difference in the time, but the Slight Edge teaches us that over the long game, right? Over the longer period of time, it makes all the difference. So that's what a lot of my hometown friends are starting to see now is like, yeah, it didn't look like it was making a difference back then while I was applying and doing, but now it just like, boom, now it's like, whoa, like that there's where it's at. So you really can't skip your journey, and you can't compare your chapter 2 with someone else's chapter 22 as well, right? So there's no getting around it. The best place you could start is personal growth and development, because your level of, I would say, or I should say your finances will never exceed your level of personal growth and development. So you got to start there. You got to start there. So that's what we do here. We build the man, we build the woman, and then that person becomes a successful trader or mother or father or husband or brother or this, blah, 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 right? Entrepreneur. So we're all into building the man or the woman, and then we know if we build them, then they will go out and build anything that they put their mind to.
Just straight up facts, yeah.
Yeah. But you can't get around the Slight Edge, man. And the Slight Edge will work for you or work against you. So
double-edged sword.
Yep. How many steps Magnus takes? Probably around 10,000.
Oh yeah, at least 10,000 average shit.
That's a non-negotiable.
For sure, yeah.
Neville Goddard, yeah, he's great. See, a lot of people stop at like Earl Nightingale and like even Bob Proctor or Napoleon Hill, but man, you got guys like I think his name, Neville, obviously, Emmett Fox or whatever Emmett Fox is one of the greatest in teachers out there. Like, you go listen to his work. These are all people who recorded these incredible books and messages long before like the 1900s. You know what I mean? So you got to really
crazy, bro.
Pay attention to that. All right, Wick has been filled. Wow, what a move here from 9 a.m.
Let's call it.
Holy, John always trying to call it. I'm trying to get a trade here, brother. All right, I'm trying to make
troll now.
John, what you got to do today? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Like,
I'm just trolling.
Full red week folder. Yeah, we got a lot. Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, tomorrow. Okay, cool. Yeah, big week coming up. Big week. Do we have NFP? I think NFP be, this week, August 1st. Yep. So you got NFP, you got unemployment claims. Do we have ADP this week coming in? We got PMI. We have FOMC this week. We have Sheesh. We have ADP. Yo, I didn't realize we didn't even break this week down. So obviously we got nothing today, but tomorrow everything's gonna start. As you can see, we're all in the news here tomorrow with the US dollar coming in starting at 8:30 all the way until that red folder at 10. And then Wednesday you're gonna have 8:15 ADP news coming in, which should be insane this month. Did anyone see Jerome and Powell Jerome Powell and Trump trolling each other at the construction site? I mean, what was better than that, right? And then you got so you got ADP here. You have FOMC, right? And then you also have I think the prelims too. No prelims today, or no prelims on Wednesday. Thursday you're gonna have unemployment claims coming in, and then Friday will be the big NFP. So yeah, we got a huge week coming up in red folder news events. Insane. I took profits too early. Where did I take profits? That's how I know some of y'all just be saying stuff. Where did I take profits?
Plan, bro.
No. Like I'm still in the trade, man.
I guess they're just not paying attention. But like anyone who's like, I should have held, like, it's like you should have made a plan to hold longer than.
Yep. Yep. From Wednesday we're rolling. Yeah, we really are. 30-minute celery, yeah, it was okay. Like I said, anything below 29 was good, but we just decided to use a separate support here, right? Which was right here. And we decided to wait for a closure, right? And that cost us this whole move today. But that's okay. You know, we're still here. We're still alive. We're still breathing. Nothing's wrong, right? We're just, we wait for the next best trade now. So if you didn't use that support, then I think that was a great trade. Yeah. I mean, I still probably would have closed partials right here at 24. There's no way I would have caught that whole move, right? And that's the other thing too. Like when you start to develop FOMO, you actually think you would have taken this trade and held it like this. You really think you would have done that, but you wouldn't have, right? Chances are we would have been 80% out of this trade right here, right there. Yep. And fully out. 100%. I would have been fully out of this trade right there.
Right there, no bottom week.
So to think, oh my God, we could have caught that whole move, right? That wouldn't have been our plan anyway, to catch that whole move. So that would have been the trade right there, right? 80% here, partials, and then full TP right there.
Yeah, I used to think like that too.
Have fun cashing the whole move.
I would have held the whole move. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
It's like, bro, the moment you see green, you close it. Like, stop the cap.
The issue is next. So you see this, and then next time what happens is when we go, yeah, I think we should use that support there because there's a lot of rejection here. You're gonna go, no. Last time they missed a 5 million pip move. This time I'm getting in, right? So you're gonna get that little closure.
No.
Right, but then all of a sudden you're gonna be like, I'm holding it this time. We filled the whole wick last time, and all of a sudden you're gonna go into some profits, and then swink, right back up,
for real.
Right back up. So just stick to the plan.
100% what's gonna happen.
I don't know how the market knows. It just knows.
For real, it does.
What a 4-hour melter here with no top wick at all. So we talked about this wick getting filled, obviously in the morning breakdown. John would have still been holding, yeah, facts.
Definitely not. No lower wick. Come on, chat.
Perfect.
No lower wick again. Crazy.
Now we got the 4-hour, 1 hour, all this to close with no lower wick now. So now we're talking buys, all right? So we got a little bit of an observation zone. I think price can come tap 97 here first. And then if we can get like a decent impulse entry from down here, then, we may have a shot. So we got to break that low, though, and come down and then come back up.
Not bad at all.
We need to officially come into this observation zone here.
We have officially tapped target.
Yep. Target tapped. I would have been out 25 pips max. Exactly. The code TT isn't working. What kind of accounts are you getting? Because I don't think they work on the elite challenge accounts. It's just the straight to sim or the pro accounts.
I think it's actually only straight to sim, right?
No, they got it on the pro too.
Oh, pro too? Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, they do?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab.
I mean-
I'm gonna grab some of those.
You might as well get the instant funded account. You're basically just buying your way to get funded.
Oh yeah, I am.
Right.
Yeah, so basically, let me just double check here. Because I know they sent me
I didn't
pro
know they had
accounts
on the
too.
pro.
I don't
Yeah.
really like the pros though.
Yeah, the
You
pros.
I'll
I'm
probably
probably
like the
gonna
instant funded better.
I'll probably mess with a couple pros because I haven't used them yet, so I'd like to
Same.
check them out. But yeah, 55% off on the sim pros and the straight to sim, just not the
Wow.
elite. Yeah, I'll be honest. A lot of people are actually liking the pro, so I might have to give it a shot, right, and see how they.
What's the difference? Is it only the intraday thing, or
That's really it. Yeah, just the intraday.
is that just it?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. If
Oh,
you go to
wow.
that comparison, you'll see that pretty much everything is the same.
Okay, that wouldn't take me off.
Yep.
With that.
Yeah, I think the only one that's not discounted is the
Nah, I think they're all discounted.
elite.
Someone said they tried it. They tried the elite and it worked.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
I think it's only 50% with the elite, but 55% with the other two.
Gotcha. Yeah, just make sure you read the rules before you start trading the accounts. Yeah, it's got like intraday trailing drawdown. Yup. What we got? 99, 54. Let's go. Nice. So, okay. So 55%. W. Okay. I didn't realize that. Gotcha. TT with stack 5? What's that? I've never seen. Wait, what is that? Stack 5? Oh, an additional 5%. We lit.
I seen Orban. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's do a fresh top-down analysis here. Let's just pretend we just got to the desk. So it looks like the gold daily time frame here, right? So we've obviously been moving down quite a bit on the daily. We're starting to tap right into these targets like we talked about earlier. If we look left, we'll notice that every time we create a resistance, we came right down into these ranges, right? So created resistance here, came down. We created it here, we came down. Same thing here, right? Straight back down into this range. So same thing now, right? We've kind of created resistance. We've pushed down into that box, and we've tapped into a pretty strong target there. If we kind of put a support right here, we can see where we're at, right? So we're kind of tapping into that heavy level of support on the daily. The 4 hour has officially closed with no lower wick, like at all. So you have a 4 hour candle closing with no lower wick. I would expect us to maybe flip bearish, tap into 95 there or 96, whatever it is, and then begin to move back up from there, right? So the 1 hour chart also has filled this wick to the left, which was our original target for sells today. We've officially filled the wick, right? 15 minute also, or 30 minute and 15 also closing with no wicks here. So just depends on the closure that we get on this candle that kind of potentially sets this up. Let me just look left over here real quick. Yeah, other than that, I mean, we're looking pretty decent to set up here. So yeah, we'll have to see how this candle closes, and if it closes in good standings, then potential buys. A nice pack runner would be awesome here too, kind of like what we've seen on ES, where you get the break of the low and then the push back up here, right? That would be clean. So remember what happened on ES right here on the 1 hour, I think it was, where you had the break of that low, break of those lows come in, and then we can potentially pop up like this candle did. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Sounds good to me, bro. I like that plan as well, bro. Targets are tapped, 4-hour candle closing with no lower wick.
Yep.
Love it.
So
We're
a
just
nice
flowing here. We're not trying to
runner.
predict anything. We're just analyzing probabilities.
Yeah, like that right there would be amazing, because I would love to see us flip on the 4 hour real quick and make a little low there. If we could tap into 96, that'd be best.
Yeah, because too,
So we'll
like
see.
what the 4 hour, what the people see if they're looking only on the 4 hour, if they want to sell because we're clearly bearish and all of that,
Yeah.
they see a 4 hour about to break its own low. And what do they think is going to happen when they break that low? It's going to probably push down, but it don't, because we close bullish, and that could be the pack.
Yep, exactly.
That'd be perfect. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Angelo, if this happens, I do that. If this, then that.
Boom.
True.
And if like the move up kind of goes without us, we can always wait for resistance and keep selling.
Yeah, true. Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because then we can anticipate that the 4 hour doesn't have a lower wick. So if we come all the way up to that previous range or something and get a nice resistance, we could come down and fill that low.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yep. Analyzing probabilities here, right? Right, game?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's it. We wait here. So potential buys off of this closure in like 6 minutes, and yeah, we'll see if we can get it. Looks good though. Four-hour close could shift. Yeah, that's true. It could shift the structure. Yeah, for the rest of the session now. We might pull back a little bit. So we got 6 minutes. Just give me a sec. I'll be right back.
So Magnus, bro, how's everything going?
Great, man. Great.
Awesome, man.
Yes,
I haven't been in London session lately.
I know.
But that's good, bro. We can catch ourselves here in NY. We lit.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, bro. How was the day yesterday? I seen you. You did some things.
Oh yeah, I was out visiting my sister in Copenhagen, so that's like the capital city here in Denmark, and we were in there getting something to eat, and like a fine restaurant with like all you can eat meats, and there were like 14 types of meat.
Oh,
Bro,
damn.
they had like kangaroo, they had like I don't even know, bro, like crocodile, like
Holy smokes. Did you have that? Did you
insane.
you had kangaroo and crocodile?
bro,
or-
I had to try it, like.
Okay.
It
Damn,
was
bro.
actually, yeah, it was actually a little dry, those like kangaroo stuff. It was okay, it was not, but yeah, it's not like beef, you know?
Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, it looked nice, honestly. Like the event stuff where you went looked cool.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. Nice to try.
Yeah, bro. I
Yeah.
gotta try kangaroo and crocodile. I haven't yet.
Dude, they had shark too, but not that thing.
Wow, shark, bro.
Yeah, shark. I don't even know if I want to try that, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
bro.
What?
Like, damn.
Shark.
Crazy, man. All these
Yeah.
different types of animals, man.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was fire. Just hanging out with the fam and stuff.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, what you do?
That's what's up. Not much, man. Just chilled. It was kind of a chill Sunday for me. Just got some things done. It was so hot, bro. So I kind of just stayed inside, really.
Oh wow.
And chilled. I did hit the gym yesterday. Did some reading.
Oh, nice.
Did some trade reviews, and that's really it, bro. Got ready for the week. Yeah.
Lovely. Little preparation here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and we had the extra work on Saturday too.
Yup, exactly, bro.
Big webinar right there. Yeah, it's great.
The webinar Saturday was awesome. Really good webinar we did.
Fire. We
I
can't.
know.
No one can miss that.
Nah, man, you gotta rewatch that one, chat. If you missed it, rewatch. You gotta take a look at the recording.
Oh yeah. It was
Dolphin.
insane.
Damn, I never had dolphin either. Holy.
Dolphin, bro, dolphin.
Oh yeah,
But,
green. You're right, bro.
yeah.
All I eat is steak, chicken, eggs, and that's really it. Maybe some turkey.
Same. I don't eat turkey. We don't even. I don't even think we can. You keep. Turkey is not that available here, so
Nah,
nah, not really.
you guys definitely don't do Thanksgiving.
No, not
Yeah.
at all.
Nah, bro.
We don't do
Lot of-
that.
yeah, bro. We have one day. You know Thanksgiving in America, right?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
It's based around like a turkey too, so
Yeah.
everyone's got a big old turkey on their dinner table ready to munch at.
Yeah. I saw a picture of Nick standing there with like a turkey leg or something.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Do you like fish, Magnus?
Yeah, love it. Yeah.
Some man said you don't do Thanksgiving in Denmark.
Mackerel. We
What's
don't.
up?
I wouldn't eat dolphin, bro.
I wouldn't either. Dude.
Bro, I don't know about dolphin. That's kind of weird, to be honest.
Dolphins are
Or
too
a shark,
legit.
bro.
They're too legit.
Nick, this stuff is so new to us, bro. Like eating sharks, eating dolphins. Like I thought those things just swam in the ocean.
Yeah, bro. Even though I tried it yesterday, like crocodile and kangaroo, I'm not recommending it. It's like, it's okay, but rather eat beef. Just knowing that it's beef, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, dolphins are too legit, man.
They
I'm
are.
trying to have Anna give birth in like a circle of dolphins.
Why?
We're not trying to eat them. We're trying to like.
Why?
Circle
have
of
them as
dolphins.
pets.
Go look it up. Go look
Alright,
up what
the
what
meat
how
or the dolphins in
out.
the circle.
No, dolphins like living dolphins.
Oh, okay, live it.
I mean, I know they're cool, but like you said, giving birth with a
Yeah.
bunch of dolphins.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you,
Yeah, I know
they want you to think that's crazy. The fact that you think that's crazy just shows how powerful their system truly is. Because even like long time ago, like anytime a woman gave birth and there were like dolphins nearby, they would go down and have the birth with them dolphins.
Are you for real?
Yeah, go look it up, man. Do your research.
Bro, what? I never heard that.
I gotta put y'all young boys on. You know, we working
I know
here. We working.
I heard like sharks are scared of dolphins or something too. Dolphins are like
What?
G. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
But
they
why-
actually
why
made it
would you-
illegal now to do dolphin births.
Why would you do that? Like, what's the like?
Supposedly,
what's the pros?
their whole like sonar guides the baby and helps the mother, and yeah, you know all that good
Oh,
stuff.
like the
Stuff.
sounds
Google.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Ah,
they don't want us hanging with
Okay.
the dolphins, bro.
Word, bro.
They know.
insane.
I'm gonna take a look at that later too.
Frequencies. Yup.
Oh, insane.
All right. So we're going to need a potential lower wick here in about 35 seconds. And these buys may play out because the 4 hours got no lower wick. Target's been tapped. 1 hour no lower wick. Wick's been filled. 30-minute no lower wick. Wick's been filled. Same deal with the 15. Ideally, if we can get a lower wick, like a pack runner, that'd be cool. But it's not necessarily needed. Vibrations and she, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta look it up. They're like yeah, you gotta look it up.
Wow, I never heard that.
Reduce pain, increase relaxation, and enhance bonding between mother and baby.
That's insane.
You go on previous candle stop here.
That's
What
kinda
is the
steep.
previous?
Wow.
97 pips? No way, I'd be out of my mind to do that. Probably gotta use current, so that's why we're gonna need a decent wick here. Gonna need a decent wick. And then, so let's say that this doesn't happen, because sometimes what will happen is you'll pop up real quick. You'll come down. You'll create this little resistance. right? And then the next candle will move up. And then that's when we can go shoot for that wick fill and then potentially break the highs. So that can also play out as well. Sometimes you'll get with no lower wick, you'll get the candle to move up at first, create that wick, come back down, close bearish, give you a resistance, and then the breakout come next. Yeah, you see, everyone in the chat knows. Look at that. Yeah,
Exactly. I was like shocked here. Wow.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. There you go. There you go. What if you ate a can of tuna? We don't eat tuna. We don't eat tuna, Wonder Boy. You ate the
what I
homie?
said before.
Tuna.
Tuna.
Rather fast.
How do you calculate risk on futures? You just use this little tool over here. And then you kind of see, okay, you know, this is a 97 pip stop or 80, whatever. So let's say that this wick comes down right into, like, let's say here. Then you would just calculate how much is my stop loss, right? So from entry to here is 55 pips. So you have to do the math, you know. So if you're doing one contract, you do 10 times 55, and that's your risk. So if you can't do 10, then you lower it. You know, you lower it down until it makes sense for you. Green, what you laughing at?
Greenery.
Greenery.
Free the homies, bro. There was a village. When someone new came to that village, people lived there. Oh my god, what? My goodness. China's reckless. Oh man, Angelo, please. Please keep those comments to yourself.
Angelo, I got.
Oh, Cannon, please, bro. I like you guys. The Tuna Boys.
I know I wouldn't be able to do that either, bro.
I almost ditched Magnus as my friend because he cuts up them crazy onions and just eats them whole, man. I'm like, yo, don't be pulling none of that when you come over here.
Bro, I'm gonna send the video next time. Just
snap.
eating onions like it's an apple.
Ah, just crunching into them. My God.
My goodness, it's great.
Sheesh. What did he say? He said, I used to stuff cans of tuna in my pocket and make it stretch. He said it would be busting with some mayo and salt. Oh my God. Give me a sec.
This sounds fire.
I got a barf.
Yeah.
He said it sounds fire. Oh, man. Hey, whatever works. You know what I mean? Whatever works. Yeah, them onions at Magnus being though. We had a very serious business meeting over here when John and it was me, John, and Magnus, and like one of the main points was, brother, those Instagram story plates, they just gotta go, man. I just can't see those cut up onions and those massive sausages and these. I say, yo. For now on, when you take a picture on IG, just get the steak and the rice. That's it. Boom. Just leave everything else over on the other plate over there, and we'll be.
The half of the plate you can't see every single time now. It's like you know why.
We had a serious talk for real.
Yeah, it was pretty serious. It got pretty serious.
Oh man. Mayo. Oh man. Yesterday there was some mayo sitting around. I thought it was butter. I almost died. Literally, I almost ate the mayo.
Oh,
that would have been bad.
Oh.
That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. I'm like, that don't smell like butter.
Were you about to put it in the pan?
I was about to put it on this piece of bread, dude.
Oh, bro, that would have been nasty.
That would have been real bad.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Juice.
I don't smell my butter, but it was Anna went and got food, so it was like she went and got food from Kiki's. So I guess she got a turkey sandwich too. So they put like a side of mayo, some sides of butter for all the other stuff, and yeah, I grabbed the mayo one. I'm like, that don't look like butter. Let me smell this, and when I smelt it, I almost died. No, I'm just kidding. I was like, yeah, that ain't butter. That ain't butter.
I agree though, it's not good. It's really not good.
It's not good. This ain't good. This ain't good.
Yeah, bro. I can only do yum yum sauce, not mayo though, plain.
Oh, snap. Yo, everyone likes mayo, man. I don't know. I guess it's just me. Mayo grilled
not just
cheese?
you.
Oh, man. My Aunt Donna made that for me one time. When I was a kid, I said, yo, whoa. But this ain't butter. This ain't butter in here, Aunt Donna. Yo, she put mayo in my grilled cheese.
Oh, bro.
That's like stealing my excess out of my fridge or something. Like it doesn't it like almost
Yeah,
does
like,
not
no
even
one
get
does that.
worse than that. Like it was crazy. It was crazy.
Is Aaron here? Oh my goodness, I hope. That would be funny.
Even Anna be coming in here, knock. Hey, can I get one of those excess of like if it's my flavor? I'm like, how many are
Your
left?
wife. Even your wife
Like
knocks
maybe
on the
not.
door to ask about exes.
I said, honey, the cherry colas are yours, not the blue raz. You know what I mean? You gotta.
Oh, the
Yeah,
blue rasp was insane, bro. I asked every time if I could grab an exes, and yeah, unfortunately I grabbed that one every time, but
Sheesh.
but yeah, I actually asked.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Aaron ain't here, so we could just keep yapping about it if we really want.
Yeah, that's why.
I'd rather get punched in the face than eat a mayo sandwich. Yo, Stephen B ain't lying.
Dang.
Who remembers
That's tough.
knock, who's there? Mayo sandwich? Get slapped with a mayo sandwich? Little Amanda Bynes action? No, I didn't, bro. I didn't. You know what Mayo traumatized me early on in life. I'll never forget the day. I was at a Halloween party and I was just hanging out and like so I went to lean back on like this like desk. Bro, someone had left like a mayo, like the top of the mayo, right? They left it there with all mayo on top of it. And bro, I just like put my hand back in it and I smelled my hand. I'm like, someone cut my hand off. Yo, that was crazy. So ever since that day, it was like, mayo's been no bueno for me, man. Come on, bro. Why'd you get in that buy? You didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do it on the break of the high. Just wait for what we drew out. Trust me. It'll be all right.
30-minute closure coming up too.
Come on, bro. Come on. We're out here having a good time talking about mayo. Why you got to be back being drawdown now? Just wait. Just wait.
It's actually great if you could see, this 30 close bullish, 15 close like a seller, and then get the pack on the 15. That would be the bottom on the 32.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be
I'm
very
waiting for a
nice.
30 closure now.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes, so we'll wait. Coleslaw? Oh my god, I don't even know why that was even invented.
Ew.
That's the worst.
Coleslaw. I don't even like the name of that.
I remember I used to work at a deli and I would have to like get that for people. That was disgusting.
I could imagine.
The fact
It's like,
that
what do you want,
John worked
coleslaw?
at a
Ew.
deli is crazy.
Yeah. I wasn't that good at that position either, honestly.
John was not made for that.
I don't know. I remember Nick would come in sometimes too. So like he would be laughing at me and stuff.
I was just pointing fingers
I-
at just left.
I would look
Could imagine.
uncomfortable, bro. Like I'm not that guy.
Nick, I could imagine you coming just pointing and just laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're talking about a deli in New York, bro. It gets hectic, bro. It gets really hectic. People want 5 sandwiches, turkey and cheese, ham and cheese, all that stuff, you know.
I'm like,
I'm
hey,
like,
whatever you
next
do,
up.
don't let that kid in the back over there make my sandwich, bro. You make the sandwich.
I'm like, next up, and it's like this nice lady and stuff, and I got my pen and paper ready to write down her order. She just nails me with like 5 or 6 sandwiches. I'm like, whoa, wait, I'm already lost after one. What'd you say? Like,
Yo, tell me again. They just spend like 1 minute
bro.
explaining how they want their sandwich.
And then they're gonna
Wait,
be
what was that?
rushing you like crazy too.
Oh yeah, boss was rushing me and stuff. It's hectic.
If we can get that
Bro,
15
what?
celery here, this actually looked pretty good. Like we could even wait on for the pack on the 15 now instead of the actual 30 pack. Something like this, boom, and then push up.
Be great.
Yeah, we'll see. What do we got? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All right, cool. So let's hope that this candle can leave us a wick, and then we're kind of gonna run into a very similar trade to this one here, right? That we took on, I think it was like Thursday. Remember how we took the buys? So you had this candle kind of close strong, and then you had this other candle close like celery type of deal. So we may get something like that, you know, right here where we can execute off that candle and get a big push up there as the 4-hour reject. So just look at that pattern right there, and if we can get something that looks like that right over here, then I think this can set up, but we'll see. We're pushing a
Even
little
if
too
you
heavy.
pull back with a little wick here.
Let's see. Oh man, yeah, a lot of y'all like to walk in the deli. How you doing? What do I put on burgers? I put ketchup
And cheese. Damn.
or sometimes I put a little barbecue sauce, like dip a little barbecue sauce.
Gold's
Same
not
thing with
waiting for no
chicken.
one.
Yeah, same thing with chicken. I don't really use many sauces. What time chart will I enter on? I will look to enter on the 30-minute here. Yeah, 15:30. Funny chat today. Peanut butter and coleslaw. Oh my goodness.
Oh man,
That's got to
that
be
sounds
legendary.
Awful. Wait, what?
Sounds disgusting.
Damn, you guys really like coleslaw, huh? Coleslaw. Like what kind of name? I don't know.
And it's like cold slaw.
Ew, bro.
Sounds funny.
This is making me not hungry, so it's good.
Same thing with mussels. You guys like mussels? Oh man.
mussel.
You know what those are?
Nah,
Mussel.
muscle.
They're like in a little shell. Oh man.
Muscle. No, muscles. Like,
Yeah.
my girl loves those.
That's what they're called, right? Mussels. or
Bro,
something?
she eats like a whole bucket full if,
Oh
if
my
that
God.
was up. Yeah. Whenever we're out to eat, she loves mussels.
Man, oh man. Hey, they honestly, everyone who eats them looks like they're really enjoying them.
Yeah, for real.
Oh
I mean,
damn.
I don't. But, and oysters too.
My man said banana and mayo sandwich. Holy, it's Plan G. That's crazier than
I'm
bacon and strawberries. I thought bacon and strawberries was crazy.
I would eat bacon and strawberries then. Yo, those are like different food combinations. Like peanut and coleslaw. That's a death wish.
Chill.
Sheesh, bro.
Pumpkin and vanilla ice cream. I'm done. This is worse than Adam Sandler's Big Daddy. Lamb and tuna fish.
Mad funny, bro.
Okay. Cool. So strong 30-minute closure here. 1 hour candle still open. A 15 closure has happened as well. So we haven't had any lower wicks, not one. So we definitely need something, right? I think the perfect idea here would be if we can come down, make a lower wick, something like this. Just break that low slightly. Then we can enter right here and we could look to kind of move up to the top of that zone there. Now look, if we didn't close without a lower, so if this candle here actually had a wick, then I'd probably be off the buys right now, right? Because I would expect, hey, maybe this could be the new 4-hour top wick, and then we could start moving down. But this candle here closed with no lower wick, so that's why I'm not really flipping back towards the bearish bias right now. Does that make sense? So if this candle actually had a wick on it, right, left a wick, then I would say, hey, the buys are off here. Let's look for resistance to form, and then we can sell, right, to come back down. But with that candle closing without a lower wick, I think we're decent on the buys here, right, to continue moving back up. So gonna need a lower wick though. Boom, boom. Beans on sourdough. It's a southern thing. Lost my appetite for the entire day. W. Now we could fast all day. Let's get it. Chala? Yeah, you remember that? Back in the 90s, you mix all of them. You mix everything up. Any of you guys ever hit all the soda machines? You put a little bit of each soda in your cup. 90s kids were just very creative. I think that's why you see a lot of these cool business ideas coming about nowadays. It's all the 90s kids. Yeah. There was a lot of things that we wish we had that we made up, and then now, like, as those 90s kids got older, they ended up becoming entrepreneurs and starting businesses, and that's why now you have 19 different flavors of Fruity Pebbles. You got 14 flavors of apple juice. What?
Bro, what?
I go to the store, I never get the order right. And I'd be like, yo, grab the apple juice. I come home, I got apple juice, but the apple juice is actually, it says apple juice, but it's the lemon juice version. Like, what? What? So, thanks to all the 90s kids who wanted it their way, you know, now we got it our way. Now you just got to be careful when you're picking up stuff from the grocery store. It's just like 19 different flavors of every single thing that there is.
Bro, a grocery shop should be so easy. Like, wish we
Just
had
shop the
stores where
perimeter.
it was just simple. Like, what? Like,
Grocery
you
stores,
don't
I
even
just
need
mainly shop the perimeter. I don't really go into the
Yeah,
aisles that much.
Not really. You don't even need aisles there. Almost like
Aisles are all fake food
it's insane.
and poisonous
for real.
products.
Or canned.
Or canned.
Right, bro.
Yeah, insane.
80s, that soda mix, hey, that was suicidal. I'm 35. I was born in 1990.
1990, wow.
Great year. Great year.
Sure, it was an amazing time to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
Just looks classic, bro, in the pictures.
Yeah, 90s was lit. Fasting for 18 hours? Let's go. Let's go. I've been fasting for 10 hours. No, hold on. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 15. I've been fasting for 15 hours. Did a 3-day fast last week. Nice, Stephen B. How was it, bro?
Nice, Stephen B. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's true, Martin. Went 6 years on liquids. It's my second year's eating now. Wow, how was that? Sheesh. I was 18 in 1990. Let's go. Let's go. Same year, 1990. Let's get it.
Wow.
$1964. Let's go. Salute to all the OGs, man. 99. Nice, nice. 99. Yeah, I thought 1990 was great. Growing up, being a kid in like 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, all that, WWF wrestling. I mean, come on, doesn't get any better than that. You had the what was that one thing called? The Now. You guys remember Now? The Now soundtracks? Oh man. So this would be like, let's say we get a bearish closure here followed by a bullish closure. I think that'll be very clean move too, right? So you get this bearish closure here. You even get like a bullish closure that kind of broke the lows there, which would be nice, and set up just like that. Yeah, it's 10:30, so we still got some time. We'll stick around. We'll see if we can get a little support here and then a nice closure. Kids Bop. Yeah, Kids Bop, man. That was wild. Man, I was listening to the Slim Shady LP when I was 6 years old. That's just wrong. Like, that's crazy. I grew up I didn't grow up there, but I lived in a trailer park from when I was born up until I was about 11. And bro, these kids, they'd be, the stuff we were doing at 8 years old was just insane. I don't even know how that happened. But man, we would listen to the Shady LP, doing a whole, yeah, it was wild. Wild. Stan. Bro, he had that one soundtrack in there where it was like he was just dragging a bag on the dock. Like, the fact that we were listening to that at like 7 was insane. Kim, yeah, remember? Yo.
Yeah, bro, I remember listening to those songs like as a young kid. I'm like, holy smokes. Kim was crazy, bro.
Yeah. Curtain calls. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was probably like 7, 8 years old, max. Monday Night Raw. Chill, man. That was the best. Had to go to the neighbor's house. Yeah. Yeah, I actually live right across the street. Me and my cousin, we live right across the street from each other in this trailer park. And then the trailer park was, the one thing I loved about that place was there was so many kids my age. So it was epic. Yo, that track would be banned today. Yeah, so we filled the gap there and didn't really do too much here. ES is not looking that good. I would say, yeah, closures below 25 here look clean. Other than that, it's not really doing much. It's a Monday here too. So does anyone know where that volume came from on gold? Oh, hold on. 58 minutes ago, Trump on Putin. Trump's EU deal adverts. Okay, so this could be, oh, that was 9 hours ago. Okay, yeah, I think Trump might have been talking or put some information out there. Yeah. Trump trade. Yeah, all this right here probably. Yeah. 15% tariff agreement. Yeah. Okay, so that's why we got all this volume coming in. I figured it was something going on like that. So a lot of times these big moves will get retraced because they were just random outbreaks. So I think if on the 15, if we can kind of get that price action we just drew up, that we can continue seeing a bit of a retrace, like a correction of that move here. Oh my God, Magnus is sitting. I thought he was like passed out or something.
Nah, I'm sitting.
You got to your destination?
Yeah, I got to my destination. 1 hour.
I see them books stacking up back there though, bro.
Bro,
Sheesh,
we soon begin on the third row right there.
You got 2 shelves now.
Yeah, thank you.
I like it.
I'm good, Magnus.
I'm trying to be like Nick.
I like it. Man, I've got books everywhere.
I saw
I
that.
got books and boxes and on bookshelves.
Library.
I legit have a
Bro,
library here.
You had a box, and that box was like, normal size box. It was filled up with books, stacks on stacks. It was insane.
A lot of books. And that goes back to I think it was Norbin's question earlier about like when doubt started talking louder than your voice. Doubt could never get louder than that because I was overriding it, right? So I was any and every second or chance I got, I was pouring positivity into my mind. So it was very hard for doubt to take over when there was just way too many soldiers on the positive side there to combat that doubt. You know what I mean? So that's really what it is. It's just you don't eliminate stuff. You kind of just overpower it in a way, right? Like it's like I love the idea of the Coca-Cola bottle, right? If the bottle's filled with Coca-Cola, that means it's all black or brown liquid. But if you took a gallon of water and you don't even have to get rid of the actual soda. All you got to do is pour clean water in. And eventually it will overpower the soda to the point where all the soda floats out of the bottle and you're left with a clear bottle filled with water, right? So that's the way negativity and positivity and doubt and all that stuff works. It's not that you get rid of doubt, right? It's just you overpower it with the positive so much that it doesn't stand a lasting chance long enough to actually get your mind to, wrap around it. So all those books added up to, helping me fight and combat the doubt, right? And the negativity.
Yeah. Yeah, like Ladiga says too, like we can only think one thought at a time. So if we, choose to think positive, there will be no negative. It's like that simple. So that's what he meant too by you can consciously just, like that, choose a positive thought over a negative thought. And if you do that all the time, it becomes a habit. And when it gets a habit, you do it automatically.
Right. And then like Nick, when all you're reading is positive like things, like it's gonna be hard to have any negative thoughts kind of slip in when you're just inputting positivity,
Yep. They don't stand a chance because there's too much positive in there. Once the negative comes in, it just beats it up. All right, let's see. We got less than a minute here, so we might get this like celery look. 30-minute looks clean to continue popping up here as well. What happened here? Well, don't freeze on us now. Transmuting, yeah, there you go. Yep. What's going on with my chart?
Are my internet bad, or is Nick lagging a little bit?
Nick's lagging a little bit.
I thought I would
my charts are lagging here. Look,
I was like, nah.
Look at my charts; they're gone.
Yeah, love that.
What's going on here? Limp Bizkit? Oh yeah.
Matrix attack.
Matrix attack.
I built a WD ring. Yeah, WWF ring. Yeah, me too, dude. We had one of my friends in my friend's spot.
Hey, Nick.
Mom, get off the phone. I'm on the internet.
Or Nick.
How many? Can you guys hear me? Now that's a 90s talk right there.
Connect to a hotspot quick.
TK.
I can hear you, bro. Come in, Nick.
I might have to get that internet guy back.
All right. Yo, call that internet guy to get.
All right, guys, I'm closing partials right here at 65 pips. I took
like
it on my
beyond
live
the
account
answer.
and not my funded. No,
Got you. We're testing y'all now.
65 pip juice box, just as explained in the breakdown. Is anyone else's chart freezing or is it just mine? Come on, we explained all this in the breakdown early this morning, 9 hours ago. How do you not remember? It seems like Zoom is lit. YouTube, though, is...
Agent Smith, get out of here.
TK. Oh, here we go. We're back. Bruh. My dial-up isn't working. Kingman, zip it.
Yo, Nick's voice.
Yo, right?
Yeah.
Nick, bro, you there?
Nick's gone.
Sheesh.
I'm here, boys. I'm here.
May have to cut the stream. Nick, you there, bro? Come on.
I'm here.
He said that with like 10 seconds delay.
Oh.
Oh, we're back.
Yo, we need to save Nick, guys. Come on.
Can you guys see me? We're back.
Yeah, we have to.
Yes.
Like a
I hear
little
you.
bit. Yeah.
I hear you. I don't see you.
Yeah. These buys here, I don't know, chat. Let's wait for this. Maybe this 1 hour close and bullish though, but 30-minute resistance would not be bad. 15
Let's see how this
resistance.
candle
too.
closes.
Imagine 15
I like-
onion here to go down. That'd be perfect.
I'd be down with that. Hell yeah. Buys aren't really playing out here. It's kind of slow volume to the upside.
It's also moved up quite a lot. I mean, if we're honest now,
Yeah.
we kind of missed the move. That's it.
A little bit.
Or we didn't miss it, but that's the move right there. So, like, just admit you're late now.
Wait, it moved up?
Yeah, we're really not breaking those 30-minute highs either, so.
Oh.
No, it didn't. We
got no internet, bro. What'd you do?
Oh yeah, it broke the high and then moved down.
Yeah. Good patient day here. Hey, Green, you're gonna blame me, bro? Damn. We need the internet guy back. Yeah, I think Agent Smith is trying to stop Nick here from dropping gems on us.
Yeah, for real. It's funny how it's every time Nick dropping gems and then the internet gone.
Right? It's like, what a coincidence. But 15-minute resistance here looking solid.
Oh yes. Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Yeah, I really like that. What if we re-break highs? I think, yeah,
Can you guys
I
hear
think
me?
it's like 8 minutes left to the 1 hour to close here. So rather just follow the 1 hour time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, yeah?
Oh, okay.
Doesn't look bad on the rebreak of the highs, but like Magnus said, if you come down to the last 5 minutes, I don't want to be in that.
Also now, like, I'm not putting a buy stop there.
Yeah.
What do you like? I like if you get a resistance here, that nice top wick. Maybe even coming up breaking 1 hour highs, like previous highs. And then coming back down, breaking current lows, which will also be the 15 and 30 low, and then yeah, we'll it. Just basically 30 and 15 onion to go
I
down.
like that.
4 hour doesn't have a wick yet, so we could come easily down here. We got that perfect top wick. That's the 1 hour closing bullish, and then the 30 onion, 15 onion here looks great. 8 more minutes. If you know, you know. Nick, you have to do something. That internet, John, you got much better internet than Nick.
I know I do.
Hey!
what?
Don't be knocking my internet.
For real, like, or hook him up. John, hook him up with some internet here.
Nick, you good, bro? Take some of my internet, bro. Be happy to share it.
For real. Nick, you got 8 minutes. You got.
We
8
got the
minutes.
best internet, the biggest, the best. All right.
If we get this 15-minute onion, I'll take over the screenshot, right?
I told him, let me see the plan.
Alright, cool, yeah.
Let me see the plan. Give me the best one you got. We'll take the best. We only do it the biggest. We only do it the largest.
Go to a hotspot, bro. The biggest, the largest, biggest, the largest.
Yeah. What if we create resistance on 15? Yeah, I like that. Create
That would
resistance
look
on
good.
15 here. That's a resistance on 32, so that'd be good.
Ugh.
I think we're good, boys.
Nick, did you pay the fee, bro?
There shouldn't be any issues.
Internet, I don't know.
I think, let me just try and dial it up here. We should be, try one last thing. Kingman, let's try one more thing here.
Yeah, 30-minute or 15-minute resistance looking solid here. We need a lower wick. We need a lower wick though, you know?
And a top wick.
And then a top wick.
Oh, cool. Yeah, now it's like all up for that, you know.
Right.
We could get the perfect setup here, but we still have enough discipline to just wait, call it a day if we don't get exactly what we want here.
Of course, yup.
We're not settling.
Nah, bro. Made snap. You can even get a 30 celery too. But
Yeah,
I'd be more interested in the 15-minute onion.
yeah. Yeah, energy. We got something in London, but we oh what? Yeah, we a lot of people took B.
Yeah, what the hell is that? Yeah, I did not get any. I didn't take any trades for a while. For like the 30th thing.
All right, we're good, boys.
Nah, no trades.
Bro.
Yo, what is that?
We good. Ayo, 10-4 over. We good.
I think we're good to go. We're loaded up. The internet's back, baby. You've got mail.
Oh,
Yo, headphone users, just a caution.
big cover.
Goodness.
All right, I just put my 74 hour
John,
of
you didn't
free
have headphones.
AOL internet disc in, and we should be good to go.
Bro.
Sound like a hijacker.
All right, we're good. I think we're back. We good?
Yeah, right.
Nothing. A little
I don't think
AOL internet dial-up won't help.
Nah, he playing. He definitely. Sure.
Too funny, man.
Oh, bro, I thought I was lagging in the beginning.
Hey, why do you always put your socks right here?
Dang.
Look at that red race.
Nick, try again.
Nice sock.
Bro, it's just silent.
Silent now. Yeah,
Hello,
4 more minutes here till we get a
hello.
closure. 3 more minutes, and then we'll see what's up.
I want to say hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are ya?
How you doing?
How you doing? Oh, I think he's back now.
GBPNZD sell now? Oh my, green. That's Green's pair.
Okay, he's definitely not back.
Green is. Do we get to go there? Yeah, no, he's not. No bottom wick. Hopefully not.
What?
I mean, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, we have a lower wick on this candle,
Yeah, it's kind of.
but we don't want to fill all the range either. We're taking up some of this clean range that we want to see. So,
Yeah, we're taking up all the range now.
yeah. Unfortunately,
Would have been such a great setup here.
literally, bro.
Yeah, it's fine.
Would have been so nice.
Yeah, energy. I think. I think nothing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I would have
gotta-
used current.
Yeah, let's see how this candle closes, but hey, it's not looking the best. Keep it real.
No.
But let's
Maybe
see.
with a wick to fill. Something.
You never know with Goldie, these candles can move crazy in a minute, so we'll see.
Yeah, sometimes all you almost want is like coming back for the closure, just going away from the disc.
Yeah.
A lot of people thinking all kinds of thoughts while
Uh-huh.
just the candles just fluctuating.
Seriously. Just like in sports though, it's not over till it's over in trading. Like the candle doesn't close until it closes.
Exactly. We don't have enough information before it closes there.
Yeah. But I agree with Magnus, like in order for me to take this sell, I want to see this candle pull back and give us like a wick fill.
Oh, definitely. I'm not taking this overextended candle here.
Nah, bro.
On the 15 though. 30's alright.
Yeah.
All right, Zoom. Can you guys hear me better now?
He gone, bro. He
How
gone.
about now? How about now? How about now?
Oh, wait. I thought
Can you
it
hear me
was
better
gone.
now?
Little, yeah, we can hear you.
All right, perfect. Let's do it.
Like a little bit.
All right, everything's better.
Doesn't look too bad with this wick here now coming.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just keeping us out for that little 15-minute shenanigan right there, because you never know. Maybe we would have entered on the close there, right? Even though I said don't enter on the close there, wait for a new resistance on the 15. But maybe some of us would have entered there. So maybe that was for a reason, and now we can see if we get our closure. A little closure right here, we'd be good. Plenty of range to move up. It's 11 a.m. though, so this will probably be the last
So that
call.
sounded like Nick's interested in the buys back above resistance.
Wait, you can't see this? Ching chong, ding boing dong, ching boing boing dong.
Wait,
You
No,
guys
he doesn't
understand
have
me?
bottom wick.
But you're hard. You are hard to hear.
Wait, what? Do you all have no bottom wick on that candle?
Nah, I got a lower wick.
Yeah, I got a lower wick too.
But-
On his chart, he don't.
But we don't have really that best of a top wick, and we're kind of mid range at this point.
Yeah. I mean, the top
Yeah.
wick is bad here. Like, definitely wait.
I mean, it is
But-
40 pips to the downside, but the way we close, just structure wise, doesn't look best, and we do need more of a top wick, I'd say.
Oh yeah, definitely more top wick if anything. But yeah, otherwise I think closure above 2 looks great.
Yeah, the buys above look great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys,
I'm 15.
just tune into YouTube.
30. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how kind of late we are.
What, Nick? YouTube's better than Zoom?
Yeah, as of right now, yep.
Yeah. All right. So,
Yeah.
Nick, what do you think, bro? Should we just head over to YouTube? All right. So we're
I'll
gonna end this call then.
I'll send you a new link.
Wait, how? Wait, what do you mean? For Zoom?
Alright, chat. Zoom's gone. I think it was an issue on Zoom, to be honest. I mean, my internet kind of froze up a little bit there, but yeah, I have no lower wick on that 15-minute candle. So, okay, Clubhouse coming back in though. Zoom. Bam. I think it's something with Zoom. Yeah, Zoom's not loading at all. Let me check my connection on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, I've got excellent connection here. So, oh, there we go. YouTube not maintaining as smooth. Matrix trying. I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. All right, let's stick around for this last closure, and if we can get a close back above 33.12, then I think this is going to set up to be pretty good opportunity here. And if we don't get it here, then it may play out a little bit later on in the day, and you know, we could do it like that. Yeah. Hey, the question was, do you want Porsche or do you want internet? So I said, it's tough, bro. It's tough. Maybe I can live stream from Starbucks. I miss Zoom already. So do I. I said we could do the Porsche. We'll get rid of the internet. We'll drive the Porsche to Starbucks, maybe Panera Bread, and it'll all be good. You know, it'll all be good. Switch the office up. Yo, shout out to all my hustlers in Starbucks. Man, I grew one of my e-commerce businesses straight out of Starbucks. AI Nick. Yeah, for some reason my internet on the stream isn't the greatest either. Instagram live? Yeah, we could do that. Should we go live on IG? You know, we'll have to do that sometime. Yes, we'll enter buys if yeah, I like closures above 33.12. Those are gonna be our best buys. Yep. Yo, let's do Twitch, let's do TikTok, and let's do Instagram tomorrow for the New York sesh. I'm down. Yeah, my charts aren't loading either. On my other account. Yeah, I am refreshing. Refresh. Yeah, you see, normally that will load in like less than a second. MySpace? Yes, MySpace is next. Can we soybean? Let's do it. I gotta call that Wi-Fi back, man. I gotta get him back over here. I don't know what happened. Hey, I think we're just gonna call it though, because there's too much. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. So if you can hear me, I like the buys. They're very clean above 33.12, right? So if you can get closures back above 33.12, that is the game plan. Other than that, I'm not really that interested in taking sells down here. All the time frames have closed with no lower wick. Plus, we've already kind of tapped targets and filled the wick to the left-hand side. So the only play for me for the rest of the day here is going to be buys above 33.12. And I'm going to need at least a 15 closure. 30 closures could work too, but definitely a 15. All right. I don't even know if we'll be able to play music on the way out of here. Let's check. Let's check. But sorry to end so awkwardly and abruptly here today, but I hope you guys got something out of this live stream. I hope you learned something. It's Monday, so we're just getting started. We got a week full of news coming in, so yeah, look out for that. And yeah, I don't even know if we got music coming out here, do we? Oh, whoa. All right, yo, I'll holler at you guys tomorrow. My bad, I don't know what's going on with the internet. We'll figure it out though. Don't over risk, don't over trade. Wait for closures above 33.12. And that's the day, my friends. All right. Love y'all. Hope you guys have a good one. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but deuces, blessings to you and your family. I'm gone.
Step in the ring for the fight of my life, hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7, and thing is I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, this for the ones who've been stuck in the mud, searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems, but God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look in his eyes. All of my life I've been battling lies. I found the truth and took off my disguise. Come from my head, I still live for the prize. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was in the city going down, trying to blow. Everything changed when I learned to let it go. Hopping on stage, I ain't in it for the show. Only got one life, so I gotta let them know. Talk about real. I seen a man's whole bad hill. I seen a woman drooling out the mouth. I seen the demons in the cast it out. I seen my brother throw his whole vape in the lake. Seen smooth hill from the dark. I seen the spirit change my own heart. Can't tell it all, but this a good start. Christopher.
K to the second letter. Who got the keys to the Jeep and the Hiller? They ain't never been realer. I am not shook, I'm aligned in chiller. My face blue steel, I ain't never been stiller. Ooh, KB ain't gotta get bigger. Ooh, Southside sing killers, bring light to the dark spots. Wake up, I didn't make up this God, the divine concealer. On the bread of heavens like the red and black 11s, walking through the pearly gates. Popping through the most, I'm in the Holy Ghost. I'm looking like the Pope swerving raves. They gon' get the word today. I send a text back, never curved the fate. Jesus, curses break, slaves get freed and the words away. Ever seen a dope dealer? Cold killer, gold brother crying on the floor with us. Cause your hove hit him, had a hole in him, now you got a hole in it. Tell him the Dead Sea here. We the new Israel, Israel, God really lives here. Watch the sin here, way more than 10. We begin here. We begin here. I put my hand on the Bible, the Lord is my witness, that KB is closer than blood. I got that HGA tatted right next to my heart, so you know it's gonna always be love. Don't need no contracts or labels, you know we got him a seat at my table. Hovey little bro, so I'm willing and able. I keep some riders at home in the stable. Whoa, 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 I done told it all, but I still got more. Remember when the folks got killed next door? Partner told me sell pills, not blow. Shorty told me my career won't blow. Swear I don't care about the status. Why would I clout chase when God is my daddy? Take all my records, my money, my Grammys, I'm still gon' die richer than you can imagine. Jesus the king, I'm his prophet. Send me to Nineveh, I get it poppin'. They see an interview, swear I ain't with it. I say come see what I do in my city. From coolin' with Kendrick to walking through Romans with people in prison. Let me stop talking, cause man, I been did it. Can't let my left hand on my right position. Y'all just gon' have to see when I transition. I can't tell it all, man. Let's go.